Right, okay. Right, welcome everybody. We'll be starting any second. We're just checking everything's okay. You know how it goes. Wow, good. It come straight away. Wow, that was fast. Okay, won't be long. Just got to put it in the folder, and then we'll be off in a second. Time for a quick chat. If you want a quick chat before the stream. Right, okay, it's all set. The only thing I haven't done is oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll find it at some point. How do? Oh, right. Oh, sorry. I realised that I put my picture up. Yeah, I noticed it's a bit big. I don't know whether it's working all right. Hello, Harry. God, you're in straight away. Wow, you beat Ghost. Although they haven't having trouble with internet, so you know we don't know whether he'd be in or out. We'll have to see. We'll cross our fingers for him. So welcome, Harry. Hope you're well. Welcome everybody, and howdy, partners. I keep forgetting that. So here we are. I'll put the picture up a little bit bigger. I just would like a response to you know, does this, you rather have it a little bit bigger, or would you have it smaller? You know, please tell me, and I'll make adjustments. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I was going to see. I'm going to like it and put it in a folder. So we'll be doing the Black Star today. So that's the one we'll be doing. I don't think it's going in the Starfield folder, since we can't do Starfield on PlayStation 5. sorry, I got a little bit excited. Yeah, we're all a bit beefed about that. You know, we can buy Bethesda for. But hell and well met goes. Yeah, just to come in a few minutes early as per normal. That's our normal kind of thing. So we can have a little chat, say hello, and welcome people in, give people time to come in, get the kettle on. So howdy, Ghost. Oh, let me write it down. I sometimes I don't know why, but it's, wait till about like the second or third person come in, and for some reason then I put you down. So hello both of you. I hope you enjoy it today. We're doing Azora Start now. I think I'm going to struggle. I think I'm going to really struggle on this, because it's not like I'm an archer. I can do it from distance, you know, and I kind of hide out of the way, do it, you know. We got to go straight in there, so that's going to make it difficult. When I did this on my original play on 360, I died before I got there a couple of times. So I can't remember what level I was at the time. So that's what we're doing today. Finding Azora Star. Nelacar has told me that his old mentor Malin Varen was experimenting on Azora Star, and Malin's last known location is Ilinalta's Deep. I've been saying it wrong for years. I've been always saying Ilinalta. Shows how much I know. So we got to find Azora Star. So you're going to have a black or a white. Now the recommendation by most people is a black one, because the other one can sometimes break the quest. There's me, there's Lydia, our champion, who's slightly taller, although she could be higher up the steps. She is higher up the steps. So right, okay, and we should have cleared all our loot out. Oh, look at that! Look at how empty we are. If there's any Draugr, we'll get Dawnbreaker out. So down we'll go into Ilinalta's Deep. Right, we've seen her in first person. Right, let's get out of that now. Right, let's go in a bit closer. You would have to go back to Nelacar to find out. Hang on, where's the text gone? You would have to go back to Nelacar to find out how to say that name. Right, okay, yeah, Ilinalta's Deep. I don't know why I struggle with it, but I must have trouble with my L's. So we're a very brave lady. We go in full tilt. We don't really bother too much about, I mean, we do a little bit of sneaking, but really we are a frontline character. And yeah, a bit like Ray when he first played Skyrim, you know, he went in full pelt. And Gandalf
Never seen anything quite
pulled me
like
back
that.
from the brink many times and saved me. So I do like to go in and smash things up, you know. You know, I kind of like that. I'm not cool and calculating like what Saruman is. Just if you believe that. So we're going a little bit cautious, just in case, you know. And yeah, I'll probably need help. Like every time I come into these places, you know, I always forget things, you know. Always do. So I try as my might to remember things, but it just sails out of my head as soon as it goes in, practically.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
And immediately I pick up a skull. That's a bad sign already, isn't it? Right. No messing around today, but the Lady of Rohan will speak now and again. You know, do you know what? Blind fingers have struck early. Yeah, they always seem to strike, don't they? Don't expect chat lag to be on time to save you. Right, thank you, Ghost. So say, yeah, please point out if I miss text. I do sometimes see it in the heat of the moment. Right, there's some up there. But I'm not going to go. I know we're going to go in there full tilt. I can, you know, withstand these things now. If I can find them, but you know, I can withstand magic now. Oh god, here we go. It's like a mess when I start, isn't it? Get off! How dare you attack the Lady of Rohan! Off with her head! Sorry, Ghost. So, you know, she's a lady. She's, you know, obviously now and again she's gonna, you know, let her voice fly. I've got no control over that whatsoever. Spellcasters, yeah, spellcasters, you know, they're always a bit of a pain, aren't they? We only seem to be any good when we get to high levels, where we get to that kind of thing, where we can just tragically tear people apart. It seems to be like more toward the end of the game, but they seem to be doing it right from the start. And they're only normal, ordinary little necromancer, not even like their master ones. So you've got to be very careful with these. But Lady of Rohan, you know, knows how to handle it. Well, she doesn't because we haven't done it yet. So we'll see how we get on. She likes her flowers. So each character we do, you know, will always be a bit different. You know, one will like flowers, one will like books. You know, there's all different flavours, done in different ways. For your delight, if you like that, you know, please subscribe, like, all that lovely stuff. That helps out our channel. Although, you know, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. Get off! The lady speaketh! So yeah, prepare to, you know, whip that volume down very quickly, because anything can happen. I'll take the chard thing, because that's a good recipe. I did actually write down that recipe last time, Ghost. Aren't I good? I'd have wrote it down for one of those new ingredients. I did write it down. I mean, I've forgot it now. Because, you know, off the cuff now, if you told me what it was now, I wouldn't have a clue. But I did write it down. Why, I don't know, really. It's not like I'm going to pull it out of my head at any minute, is it? Right, let me just work out where I'm going first. But I've been here already. I must have been in here already. Like wandering. But it doesn't break the quest. Hang on. That is why you write the recipes down to recall it at a later time. Yeah, I realise that you know I may not be doing the right thing there. It's just a map button on it. I always find a map button really difficult on this. I tend to put one there and then take it away, just because I don't want to look all around the map trying to find a map marker, so I just do that. Right. So oh, hang on. It should be to the right or something, wouldn't it? I don't know which way I came in, to be honest. I've lost already. Right. I'll tell you what, we'll use this all the time. Silent spells would be good, wouldn't it? Never really bothered with that too much. It's leading back out, isn't it? Hang on. can't work. I can never work this out. I must be going up. Trouble is because I've been here before. I'm a bit lost. Oh right, yeah, it is the road. Right, I can recall this bit. With water. So I know that bit. Yeah. And I usually look behind it, but I won't this time. So I hope hope you enjoy it. I have been playing Starfield. In fact, I nearly forgot the stream today, although I wasn't playing Starfield. I was watching somebody. Hello, Quirts. How are you, Quirt69? I keep saying Quirts because did it used to have a Z on the end, or was that somebody else? Game Developer have fun designing these twisty donuts. Yeah, they did. Well, that they took a little bit of flack from Oblivion, so they decided to to really go handcrafting every single one to be completely different. So there's no two things the same, and we're all glad for that. But my God, they went a bit overboard and made it too flaming hard. If that's leading back out, I will. Honestly, I can't work out this map sometimes. Oh, sorry, Cora asked me a question. Yeah, sorry, I'm too busy looking at things. Will you ever consider Starfield? I have got Starfield on Game Pass. It's free. I don't have to pay for it, so it's completely free of charge. What else have we got up there then? Does it a funny roundabout way? How do I get up there? Oh, I'm lost already. God, I ain't got a clue, have I? Let's be fair, I haven't got a clue. Why is it saying up there I can't get up there? I presume it's up here. Alright, okay. Well, it can't be up here. I don't know, I'll give up a clairvoyance. Really do. Could be that I've got to go the other way. Is there another way? It's a mess already, isn't it? Sorry about this, everybody. I'm terrible, really. I don't know what I'm doing. Is there like two ways? Thank you. It's like it's all over the place, this thing, isn't it? So yeah, I'll try and keep. I could try and look at the text, but I keep. Yeah, sometimes I can't see it in the corner there. It's Big Terry. How am I supposed to get up there? This is not Hogwarts. I can't rebuild structures. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. Anybody know the way? I'm stuck already. Why do you people watch me? I'll never know. I get lost so easily. And here comes the text problem. Honestly, broadcasting's gone down the hill, hasn't it? Let's be fair. Well, I don't know. Obviously, game capture is the way of doing it, isn't it? Nice sword, thank you, TG. Hiya, TG. How are you, TG Naidu? So it's all a bit of a mess. There's got to be a way up. I just haven't found it. It could be I've got that ladder up the top. Well, I didn't go through here. That's why. Right, okay, so I didn't see that one. There's sometimes alternate ways, isn't there? Well, I got two quests marked. Hang on. I have. Oh no, I haven't, because I've taken that off. And you do not help matters with your sudden turns. Yeah. Well, I realise This is a shambles, that's why. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing here. Right, okay, we've progressed. Alright, okay, we've come to the good bit. Right, okay. So this should be blocking spells. But I want to cut her down quick. Lady, speak! She's got that blade that... I think it's the blade, which sucks stuff out. You have a flashing marker heading... Head to it, yeah. Yeah, sometimes, you know, because there's like alternate ways, I just didn't find the right way there. That's the trouble when you've got handcrafted things, is there's alternate ways. It's generally a certain way, but it's alternate ways. You know, do you understand that? I don't. Right, I'll try going a bit steady now. Right, back on track. So I'll try and do the best I can. If it descends into, you know, total rubbish, you know, what can I say? I'm useless. I think I know what I'm doing. I know all about the crafting, doing all this, you know, all that kind of stuff, you know, what to pick, all this kind of... Do all that, but, you know, one thing I can't do is... I get lost in these things. I could have sworn that was somebody's... with their back to me then. But, you know, that's how bad the eyesight... I mean, in another couple of years, you know, I won't be able to see, will I, unless I get the operation.
Come on!
Get back, you filthy son! Wow, let's have a look at that one. Yeah, mine's a bit knackered compared to that one. By the way, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to the hospital in Bristol for saving my life, and the ambulance coming within 20 minutes. I'd like to thank you very much for that, because if that happened now, I don't think I'd get there in time, because there's such a long queue now for it. So if I got another one, well, I'll be in trouble. Not I want to bring the thing down into a miserable, you know. But I'm really thankful for them. You know, I was just at the point where I was, you know, I'm starting to feel, you know, funny and faint, and then they arrived, and immediately they arrived, I relaxed. And I think that's what made the difference. I relaxed a bit, thinking, oh, thank God, you know. And I thought, I'm in with a chance now. So massive thank you to Southmead Hospital for saving me and keeping me going a bit longer, so I could, you know, I've been hanging out with Starfield. You know, will I make it to the Elder Scrolls 6? It's doubtful, isn't it? It's already doubtful. I mean, it's gonna be 2020, 28, isn't it? So you're looking at a good 5 years minimum. So, you know, we're in with a very absolute chance of getting there. Hello, nice day, isn't it? Eowyn welcomes you with a swift kabang and a kaboom and a couple of shield baths. Alright, I'll get the other one that's across. Oh yeah, this is always the awkward one, isn't it? It's like you can't get over there. I always hate this one because it's like, you know, that's why I got a 2-time jump. You know, but how do you get out of this? You know, it's a bit tricky to get out of here, isn't it? When you get out of the 2-time jump. Get off! Stop blastering me! Get away from me, you! I'm stuck! Right, I'm stuck! Right! The lady is upset now! Wild panic? No, no wild panic. I don't know why I pick all these up. Right, try and be. Yeah, I go into like I'm one or the other. I'm like panic or I'm calm. I got nothing in between. You probably noticed that actually. I love that. Oh, I should have done one of these. Although we're doing pathetic. we've really got to do some alchemy, because it's pathetic what we're doing here. Pathetic stuff. We're not creating anything which is useful. You know, potions are abysmal. I mean, that's the best I can do, is that. That's how bad it is. But apart from that, it's fantastic. Right, so, yeah. Help! Lady! That's enough! Oh, just let Lydia go in and, you know, just send Lydia in, although, you know, with the Lady of Rohan, we don't send people in. We go in ourselves. Made it awkward, didn't they, getting to this lady? If they didn't have 2 times jump, it'd be really difficult, wouldn't it? Where's the switch? I've got trouble seeing this switch as well. Let's get a torch out. Right. There it is. Yeah, a bit hard to get that, isn't it, from the other side? So, doing my best to entertain you, and hopefully, you know, it won't be abysmal. YouTube, yeah. Oh, problem with my server now, I've got no text. Right, health dropping. There are certain necro mods that make use of fragments. Oh, right, okay. I know it's used for something. It's kind of floated out of my head, really. I don't think I'm bothered with that. We're looking for more money than that. No, lesser, very close to coming back. Actually, let's have a look at my poll. Let me look at my poll, because I actually haven't looked at it. If I... Hang on, I've got... Bear with me just a second while I traverse the interweb, as I like to call it. Lydia. And look at my community and just see out who's leading. Well, at the moment we have 50% for Eowyn, continue with Eowyn, and 25% for a lesser, and stream one of them periodically. It's got like 1 vote, but I've only had 4 votes. You know, I think all the people that are, you know, should make an effort there to at least do a vote. Don't have to watch my streams. Just do a vote. Just so I got some idea. But lesser is not far off. Just less than 3 episodes away. So I don't know. I mean, I'm doing it more cautiously and actually getting a little bit more done than normal. So I was cold then. So when I've gone to look at, I've actually been able to do a little bit more than I did during the first play, but lots of things are different, because, you know, when it says go here to you know, get the bandit, it's different every time. It's always something different, so different things happen. You know, sometimes I get a dragon, sometimes I don't. So but you won't really know the difference. The only thing is that some of the weapons in the box might be slightly different, because there's always different kinds of weapons as well. So, you know, it's the same. You know, with Bethesda, you know, there's different things happen, isn't it? Most, okay, they tend to be the same things, and that'll be the same for Starfield. Now I'm playing Starfield. So far, it hasn't really taken off. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. That must be the way out. I'm finding it difficult to know what to do, because, you know, there's so many button presses and so many different combinations. It's taken me a little while to work those out. Right, hang on. Probably leading me out, isn't it? So according to that, should be up there. Yeah, it could be the bar. Yeah, it could be barring it to a new area. I mean, I do tend to, you know. Oh, actually, I could have just lifted the thing. I was doing that, you know, and it won't do it. I forgot to just lift the bar. Done that before a few times as well. So it hasn't really hit me really, Starfield. You know, it hasn't. It doesn't start off with a bang, so to speak. It starts off fairly quietly, and just, you know, so it's just getting there slowly. So it hasn't got to the point where it's like, oh yeah, this is magnificent. You know, hasn't got to that yet. It's been a struggle, and I'm really struggling with the combat, because when it comes to shooting rifles and that, because it really is Fallout 4 in space, really, with, you know, Skyrim RPG-ness. Really, so it's a kind of mix of the two, and I always struggled with Fallout, but I coped quite well because we had the VATS, which means you can pause time and select different parts of the body, so, you know, and you can take drugs that would give you more time on that as well. So we haven't got that in this game. It just slows down a little bit, so it's a little bit more of a struggle for me. Hello there! Lady of Rohan is here, ready to chop your heads off. I'll try not to kill Lydia. Wow, that's an awful ice burn there. What do you call it? It's a pine thrush egg. Very nice. I think that is a different one. Sometimes you just got to come away a little bit, because sometimes they kind of overlap. Right, we're back on track now. So I've noticed views the last couple of weeks have gone up. Is it because I wonder, is it because I'm playing a little bit more seriously now and not being so silly? So it could be that. So I'm trying to be a little bit more, you know, not silly and tell so many jokes. You know, I still tell a few jokes, I mean, but, you know, trying to be a little bit more not silly. So maybe that has made a difference. So going by that, I would say you would like me to continue like that. So I'm playing it properly. So I should be playing it really, let's be honest. I thought that was the way forward then. Well, we're getting plenty of these. Or people are finally hearing about the channel. Yeah, it could be that, yeah. Could be that. That 70 or 100 price tag has me staying far away. Yeah. Well, the thing is, on PC, if you have Game Pass, now they've just put up the price of Game Pass. I don't know where it's gone up now, but it goes up any minute. Just in time for that release. Is a little bit naughty, I think. Right, okay, we've got to work out where to go now. Right, okay, let me work this out. Try and do it mathematically this time. Through there, up there, down here. Right, did I come down? Did I come down or go up? Lydia, if you could answer that. Soul gem in the cabinet. Right, cabinet. What, in here? Thank you, Ghost. This room or the next room? Wait, I can't see it in there unless it fell on the floor. But I do, yeah, I turn a bit quick. I know. It's just that, you know, it drags out even longer if I. Is that a black one there? I did look at that and see if one was a bigger one. But it didn't look like it. Odd job getting that, isn't it? In the cabinet. Do you mean in here? Oh, right. Oh, do you mean that one? It's only a petty one. But at least I got the gold. Right, okay. Is the clairvoyance working? Finally. Thanks, Ghost. I don't know why this isn't working today. Why isn't... Oh, it is working. Right, okay, it's working now. Okay, right, it's working. I'm just double checking. Right, okay, the Lady of Rohan will try again. We'll try and put something on... I'll tell you what, let's put something on the blade See if we've got a few damage health ones. See if we've got something better than the other one. But at least now I can have tons of potions. It doesn't matter. I tend to carry a lot, but just to cover every situation. Really, that's why I do that. I know you probably think I'm a complete nutcase, but that's why I'm doing it. That bar door blocked the way, so it only had that route to show. Yeah. I can see its point saying we got to go upstairs, but see, it does kind of block the spells now. So I did tick that box. But you still got to like get to them. But you know, just make sure you do that. Although she's doing it pretty fast. Right, the best way is to run really, but await! Away with you, young soldier of fortune! Take thy... Sorry about that, I got a little bit carried away there. Hello, the skeleton, it's not reforming. Hi Kyle. Sorry, all over the place today. So I was watching a little bit of Starfield today, but yeah, so I mean it's looking good. It's looking good. The animations are way better. So smooth now. Everything's all beautifully smooth. It's lovely that they've got lovely smooth animations. I haven't seen any problems with the game. I haven't seen a bug yet. You know, so that's very promising. So I'm glad they took the extra time. I don't mind if a game takes extra time, if the end result is worth it. Hey Ray Ray, how are you? As well? Yeah, I'm fine, Kyle. How are you? I hope you're well. Thumbs up to everybody who's come in so far. Lady Eowyn is forging on, seemingly to her own disaster. But so far we're holding out okay. Just. Can I have that arrow? Although, Lydia, how are you coping? So far we haven't picked up much stuff either. Lydia, why don't you distract that person there? This is the power we have in Skyrim. Can't do this in other games. Please tell me if some other game does it. Right, you go after that. You kind of, you know, sort them out. You know, I can come in now and you know, Lady Rohan, superb tactician. He likes to jump on top of her foe whilst bashing them at the same time. Get back, you foul fiend! The shield Lady of Rohan is here. Lovely black soldier now. I'll eat those, but purely to save weight, really. I'm on a diet. Ow! Why is it when you hit the bones you get an almighty jolt? That's always puzzled me, that has. Seems to have a terrific jolt. Right, somewhere there. Just I would say it's up. Sorry, so am I spinning a bit? Right, it's up. Right, okay, it's up. So we've got to find an up. There's an up. So we go boldly forward. That'll do. Not too bad. If I can get in some game time today, I'll probably only on games for a while before I watch a WWE show tonight. I think it's their pay-per-view show, but I'll have WWE Network. Ray sounds sad without his jokes. yeah, I would like to tell a few jokes. I'm not sad. I'm still waiting for Starfield to kick off, really. So I'm spending a lot of time on it yesterday. But part of the time not really knowing what buttons to press, because I couldn't really get a hang of the whole thing. It's so different than, say, Skyrim or Fallout. So it's really been difficult for me to work it out. I'm finally kind of working it out now. So I've kind of got past a bit of a hurdle. You're trying to be a bit more. Yeah, I'm trying to be a bit. Well, I try to be a bit more serious to see what kind of reaction I get. You know, do people not watch me because I'm stupid? Because I basically, you know, I have a bit of fun, you know. I like to have a bit of fun, and probably people who are, you know, a lot of people who watch Skyrim, you know, they're avid Skyrim players who've been playing it for a long time. Oh, I thought I'd get in first. So, you know, they probably look at me and think, "Oh God, this guy's not even treating it seriously," you know. So they, you know, they might not be bothering. I do treat this scheme seriously. Just I've been playing it so long that I just want a bit of fun now and again. Right, he's going to wake up, isn't he? Come out of the chair, and everybody's going to revive, aren't they? Right, the Lady of Rohan is ready for it. Yeah, Ghost does the odd error. There's a Grimoire. Now, I've got trouble with my eyes. I know you can type slow, right? Told you what, I had blind fingers, yeah. I mean, we all do it. I mean, I'm the same. I'm hitting things all over the place because my tablet is so slow. I press it and it misses out a couple of the letters that I typed in because I got to like do it slowly. So, if you want to read about the Black Star, there's a nice big book there. Oh, actually, it's not very big. Let me read that out. The Black Star, an achievement of magic over Daedra by Malin Marin, Master Enchanter. Right, I'll make an attempt. Although some scoffed, some scorned at the very notion of experimenting on a Daedric artifact, I have succeeded where the ignorant and superstitious would not even dare to try. The Black Star, my achievement over the Daedric Lord Azora, a re-envisioning, a remastering of the ultimate soul gem. It shall become the vessel of my immortality, final proof that mortals can live as indefinitely as the denizens of oblivion. The visions, the voices that Azora has sent to me, while some called me mad, I knew the truth. Nothing can be held sacred in their pursuit of advancing the very nature of magic itself. Let the Daedra send their foul images into my mind. They have given me the burning desire and unrelenting discipline to shut out all influences, all morality. My disciples and I have built a new site, free of the prying eyes of the primitive minds in Winterhold, Fort Ilinalta. So I can say it now. We have been conducting a few minor experiments before our exile, some of which led to the disruption of the island, but a few enchantments have kept the ruins intact, and beneath the waters of Lake Ilinalta has been the perfect place for the final phase of the Black Star. Wow, I almost said that perfectly there. I must be ill. So I'm trying to be a little bit, you know, less stupid, really. Right, now what? We've got it, so now we gotta go back. Bring the star to Arania, or bring the star to Nelacar. Well, we've got to take it to Nelacar for the black one, haven't we? Is that right, Ghost? Okay. The Lady of Rohan triumphs, where few have succeeded. Alessa did, but you know, she's a ranger. You know what rangers are like. Right, there should be easy way out, shouldn't there? Isn't there an easy way out of here? Not going to go all the way back in, I am. Ah, there it is. I knew it. I knew it was an easy way out. Right, there we are. Right, well done, Lydia. I don't think we even picked up much, did we? I think we started off with that 175, so we haven't really picked up much. Great, that is. Right, we're going to continue. Either you bring it, who you bring to, you will meet Marlin. The difference is what kind of story you get. Yeah. What's it keep saying? There's a problem with my. Either who you bring it to, you'll meet. Right. Yeah, I think it's Nelacar we got to see for the black one, because I think I went for the white one on my first play. So I'm pretty sure if you give it to Arania, that's a white star. If you bring it to Nelacar, that's the black star. Please tell me if that's wrong. But from what I can remember, And I've only ever played this game all the way through and done every quest and every location once. The other times I've never got past level 49. So I've never done this twice. So I'm trying to recreate my character to redo every quest in the game, but it's going to take a very long time. You know, I don't know how many years it took me to do the first one, and I'm still doing a couple of things even now, and there's a couple of things to kind of wrap it up. So I've still got the odd thing to find in Skyrim, but it's hardly any now. There's one or two. So yeah, just confirm that Nelacar is the one, while I have one piece of chocolate a little bit early.
I wouldn't fret over it.
I'm not fretting. I don't want Irid playing those sorts of games.
All right, I'll speak to her.
Why is it all the publicans and their wives, you know, they're always moaning at each other? Is that typical married life?
Is everything well, Nelacar?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yes, quite fine.
Right, let me just
Stendar's mercy.
ask him.
You found it. Azora's star.
Well,
Maybe this is my chance to make things right.
See what he says.
I can finish Malin's work, the way we had meant to before his madness. It would mean cutting the star off from Azora.
Yeah.
Only black souls
That's
would
it,
be able
yeah.
to enter
I
it
thought
once
so.
we finished.
Or is it all gone?
Okay, let's do it.
Give me a minute to examine the star. I'll see what we'll need to do. These fissures and cracks aren't
Just take it out of my
encouraging.
pocket.
Malin obviously was growing more desperate once he left the college.
Solo run ahead. Well, no, it's alright, we can cope without Lydia. I mean, what'll she do?
He didn't. He actually managed to trap his own soul inside the star, but it's falling apart. It needs more and more souls to sustain itself. The star is being used to sustain Malin's soul. I can't fix it while that fragment of him is inside.
So we need to, why not kill him?
He's already dead. Worse, the enchantment keeping him intact requires black souls. I don't know how many people he must have killed. If we don't do something, the enchantment will eventually fade, and the star will slip back into oblivion. Azora will have the last laugh.
Well, we can't have that. We got to save us from this mad lunatic Malin. That was his skeleton in on the throne. Yeah. I did notice that, Ghost. I did see.
Precisely. But it's not as simple as enchanting Malin away. He's put up barriers. Souls are only allowed in, not out.
All right.
If we were to somehow send a soul inside the star,
That's a great idea.
one that was ready to overpower Malin from the inside,
That would be a good idea. Why don't you pop inside and do that? I don't like where this is going, says the
I
Lady
could
of
soul
Rohan.
trap you, place you inside the star, then bring you back once Malin has been dealt with. I understand if you need some time to prepare. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready now. The Lady of Rohan faces the challenges up front. Immediately. Let us... What's to keep me from ending up like him, by the way?
Malin's soul is beyond hope because his body is
Just
dead.
cover myself a little bit.
But I'll be keeping you just slightly alive on this end. But be careful. If you die inside the star, your soul will be disrupted. There's nothing anyone can do for you if that happens.
What do I do when I get inside? Apart from run at him at the speed of light.
Malin's soul should be in the star. Theoretically, purging him will be just like killing a ghost anywhere else.
Oh, it'd be
I'll have a
easy
magical tether
then,
to
really.
your soul while you're inside. Once you're done, it'll be as simple as pulling you back into your body.
Well, that sounds all really simple. Oh, in that case,
Okay,
I'm ready.
stand very
Lady
still.
Rohan is ready
This might
to
stick.
fight every challenge. Even if it kills me.
First, I'll need to grab hold of your soul.
Well, I
Now,
shouldn't do that.
Take a deep breath.
No Lydia, back me up. I always hate this because you want to fall off. Although, can you fall off of this? Hang on, do a quick experiment. I'm a scientist. I like to. Oh no, it's good. It's the time we do one on wall. Right now, you got to get this guy as fast as possible. The only chance we got is that our shield does block spells. Let me just show you that in case you don't believe me. I mean, I might not have, but I think I can. I think it blocks spells. Yeah. It reduces fire and frost and shock. So that could save us, but the trouble is, as soon as you pull that out, you kind of go slow. That's the only trouble. So we got to get to them as fast as possible. But I mean, I had a feeling I was going to die out there, because every time I've done this, I seem to go helter skelter. The only one that ever survived this was Frandolf the Fair. So it's I'll resist fire then. I'll always come up with a better tactic second time. Right, that's 40%. I mean, that's not bad. 40%. I probably can't beat that. I doubt if I could make one as good as that. So we'll do that. We'll do a damage health of 26. Let's see if I got anything better than that. Like we're wearing heavy armor, aren't we? So we'll take that. Got to work this out scientifically. I could be invisible. I'll also do that. In case he throws cold at me, I'll throw that. But I think it was it? I can't remember what it's. I think it was fire. I mean, it could have been shock. I'll tell you what. I'll cover every base here. It's all three at once. Probably not a good idea. And then put some poisonous on. Have I got anything poisonous? No. Sorry it's taken a while, but I've got to prepare beforehand. I could be invisible, but I doubt he probably, I'm overthinking it, yeah. Well, you got to overthink. I'm trying to find a horrible potion, but I doubt if I got one. It'll have to be that one. Anything I can do? Right. Let's go a little bit more. See if we can get a little bit closer to him this time. Right, I'll do a quick save here so I don't have to redo all those potions again. Could work, He may have heard that. I'm not sure if that's him. Is that him? No, okay, get to him as soon as you can. Blocking as we go.
My disciples have sent me a fresh
I'm being
soul.
blasted apart. I couldn't do anything then. This is Skyrim for you. Unfortunately, that weird things like that can happen. Right. Let's just deal with this guy first. Get away from the Lady of Rohan. See what I mean? How am I supposed to brave this onslaught? Whilst being under flames. So this is why I said this is going to be a very difficult one. Frandolf could do it from range. Anybody got any ideas? Because I'm fresh out of them. I'll just make sure this is fully loaded. Which does more damage? Well, that does more damage. There's no point having Dawnbreaker. Right then. We're in a whole lot of trouble. I'll tell you what, we'll go straight past him and go straight through the one round the corner. That can be out of his sight. If I get a chance to quick save while I'm at full health, I'll do it. Oh, for goodness sake.
Have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting...
This is ridiculous.
This is my realm. I won't let you take it from me.
So this is pretty much impossible, isn't it? Because once I go in, I've got to really be holding my shield up as he starts saying it so that I can block some of the blows. Right, let me go around the corner. Let me go round here and let him come to me. That's what the lady is working on. Right, put some poison on. Let's try and think tactically this time. So if Malin doesn't start speaking, he's going to stay there, isn't he? Come to me! That's why I wish I had Lydia here, isn't it? Come on!
Ah, my disciples
now we're
have
in
sent
the
me a
chat.
fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry. Wait, there's something different about you.
So I'm a woman, so what? Got a ring wraith. You can't escape your fate, Malin. Oh, here we go. Oh no! You see what I mean? I mean, what chance have I got here against this? It's madness, I'll tell you. This is. You could say it's Skyrim. Can I not take that? If I can't take anything right now, I'm in trouble. I can. Right, okay. Now we've got two of them. Did I do resist fire? I think we only had one, didn't we? Right, okay, what have we got? 20%? 26%? 27%? It's getting worse. It's not very good. Well, it looks like that then. Is there any ice involved? I'll take both. I'm not very confident here. It's probably the worst character you'd want, really. Die, you! I should have quick saved there just before I did that. Anybody got any ideas? I could spit at him, I suppose. I'll tempt him. Hello! I'm here! Right. Right, let's go and bring him round here. I realise I can't retreat very far. Who cares about retreating? Right, we'll definitely fire.
No one escapes.
You can badmouth me all you like.
My disciples
See,
have sent me
how
a
can I
fresh soul.
possibly defend myself against this? I can't even...
Hungry. This is my realm. I won't let you take it from
Bethesda
me.
need to take a look at this one, because by Jove they make it difficult. At least not root you to the spot.
My disciples have sent me a fresh soul.
Why don't they just pause him?
I was getting way.
I can't go into a menu, I can't do anything. I can't... Oh, I can. I can. How are you supposed to withstand that volley? It's madness, isn't it? Absolute madness. I don't know if one cancels out the other, I don't care. The lady doesn't care. All I know is I'm about to die here. I know, this is the one time where you want a bow, isn't it? Although that's not going to help, I've got nothing to do. Right, we want 39%. 43%. Right, 43%. Visibility, waste of time. Got to think logically. Anything to help me with smashing them to death. Yeah, exactly. I can't do anything about it. It completely stops me. I've got to get out of the conversation to do it, to actually do anything. I'm going to try and do a quick save. Not a bad idea. We got to get to him without dying very fast. But I can't get there, but Tom can do one hit. I'm dead already, so... This is an impossibility. God, it takes so long to get me weapon out. So I'm in with no chance here. I don't know what to do, where to go. It's funny though, isn't it? I should have prepared there. Sheer utter madness of the highest caliber. How can you do a quest where it doesn't even give you time to get anywhere near the guy? Why I hate mages. I absolutely detest mages in this game. They are overpowered. It's only toward the end, you know, as you're getting like halfway to 3/4 of the way through, it's like you can do some serious damage against them. They just throw. Oh, I'm not going to complain. I'm not presuming the 60 seconds is up. It's just a complete nightmare, isn't it? I don't even know where it's coming from, for goodness sake. I can't even see. I've got no time to even press a button here. Every time I do a fight, I always end up spinning around in a stupid circle. I can't even get to the guy. So yeah, endless deaths here. I don't know how I can stop this because I can't get away from them. Anybody got any ideas? Oh, I got one. Right, I got one. Hang on. Brilliant. That's another good one. That's a good one, Ghost. Right, okay, we're doing that one. Right, okay. I just realised something of tremendous importance. The only trouble is, I may not have time to do it. Oak flesh. It's my only chance. A shout, I think even that, I'll be dead before it, I can do anything. To be honest, we got naff all. Elemental Fury. Although I think Unrelenting Force. Well, it's oak. Yeah, all right, go. Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, very funny, Ghost. Very funny. I'm not laughing though. Now I don't know if I can throw this. Actually, I won't do that. Do you mind? I'm trying to concentrate here. Goodness me. It's lunacy, isn't it? I knew that I shouldn't have done this one this early. Madness. Right, anything I can do. Regenerate, you know, just doesn't regenerate fast enough. I've had this on like 100 and it still doesn't regenerate fast enough, so I've got absolutely no chance. Not that I'm a defeatist, but you know, I sometimes look things in the eye and say, well, that's it, tough. I'm trying to get some distance, so they come to me. Do a quick save here. Right, then get your weapon out as well. Do oak. I don't have enough. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that would happen. This is the time. The one spell you want. I have no magicka. I'm not panicking though. I always hate doing this one with a weak. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you weak. You know, when you're with a character who hasn't got any kind of range, it is extremely difficult. I'm looking for potions here. Magicka. I just want to fling that spell just to make some difference to this finale. Right now, quick save there. Although I should have done it. Right, let's recharge our fast healing. Yeah, I did. Oh my god. It's like you gotta get one hit and then one hit and hope for the best here. It's gonna have to be a trial of a hit, stop. A hit, stop. It's the only chance we have. If anyone can come up with a better plan, please tell me, because I am fresh out of plans. Well, not completely. I mean, right. So I'll tell you what. Let's look at this logically. So there must be something that helps me. Resist magic. Right. Okay. Resist magic. Potion of R. Resist. Resist magic. Please, have you done a resist magic? Oh, we haven't done that one. Fortify. $35 points. We need everything thrown under the carpet here. Oh, would I love to throw one of those at him? I mean, that would be good if I could hit him. I always do these because if you could get to him, he might stop after the first couple of throws. That's how desperate I am. Resist shot, right, we've got to resist magic. 15%, I mean that'll help, won't it? Right, let's make sure I got my weapon out. Make sure I got shield in the other hand. Very hard for me to think logically here. You can tell, can't you? Then make sure I got all my boots on, everything on. Right, I got that on. Increases magic resistance by 20%. Are you kidding me? I don't see any resistance of magic going on. Have I got something that'll give me an almighty swipe? Not really. So we'll try shouting him off the cliff. That didn't even touch it. Right, one hit, then a potion. That's how we're going to do this. We've got to do it the difficult way. I know they're very poor, but we can't really, we're not really good on alchemy. We've put so much into the sword and the shield and put it in anything else. You could say I made a mistake there. I'm going to take a couple of these because I ain't got a lot. I'll have to do this diligently and by the book. Right, back. One hit at a time we are going to do this. It's the best I can do. If there's any kind of help, I'll have a look now. But damage and magicka while increasing the enemy's health is not good. Okay, like I said, I crippled the character. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this early. You should have told me to wait and do this when I was a higher level. Although I'm not going to put, not going to put any blame on you for that. I mean, that's ridiculous. I can't blame you for that. That's my. I don't know if one doing ice. It seems to be all flames, doesn't it? So anything that will help me hit harder. Right, let me just check that. Do that one. Right. Right. Okay. We'll try again. Another blow. Oh, they've gone all the way over there. They would, wouldn't they? I can pull this out of the bag. I know I can. I can. I'm confident. I was, I was on Starfield, and there was a load of bandits there, and I had no, like 2 potions, health potions. I somehow did it bit by bit after the stream that I'm going to show, where there's no mic. I actually succeeded by killing every single one, by just being very, very careful, coming out, having a swipe, coming back, you know, taking care the whole way, and managed to get through it. Die, you! Right, got a few hits on him. We're in with a chance now. Don't give up hope yet. The lady will come through this, I swear. I always get out of danger. I always fast track my way out. I think new tactics. Well, I always come up with a plan. Really? I always come up with something. There's always a chance. If I just would stop, it might be a good idea to go in third person. Right, okay, we got him. Right, now let's get all under control. We're okay. Now we're in with a chance. We just got to get to him, do a swipe, stop, and keep that up. I'm confident now. God, I must put stress on myself, don't I? Oh, that was I meant it to do that one. Don't worry, I always get through these. No, I don't do a 15 point. I've done it so many times where I've come through against all the odds. This is my tenacity. The Lady of Rohan has tenacity, and she will always come through. Did this in Fallout 4. Came up against impossible odds. I pulled it out of the bag. My bag is tremendously big. I'm staying in third person because I feel like I can get some kind of hit on him. Right. Don't worry. It's all okay. I don't think the 300 miles is up yet, but that might be. Right, we're resisting more fire. Bit by bit, we're getting him. Anybody notice his health? Right, food time. Cabbage soup 3 times. This is where the elsewhere fondue comes in, and the cheese. And that. Fortified marksman. Well, I haven't got a bow, Ghost. Don't worry, it's why I always have a reserve of cheese. It's my final fallback. I'll kill Lydia when I see her. Sorry, Lydia. Right, any more resisting of that potion helps archery and one-handed. Okay, all right. Well, I'm not going to do archery. I refuse to do archery on the grounds that I'm not good at it. I refuse to do archery with this character. If I pick a character that has to do a certain set of rules, I stick to it, and I come through no matter what. Yes, the Lady of Rohan is triumphant. Thank you. I did it again. I've done this time and time again on Skyrim, where against the odds I've been right, you know, and I rethink it somehow. Come up with a tactic. That was it. Hit, stop, hit, stop. That did it. Thank you. You can applaud now if you want. I'm very tenacious. I've always been tenacious with any character in any game. I'm very tenacious. I never give up. Probably will I die or not. But I get there in the end, and that's the main thing. Whew, let's do a few potions now. Remind me to go back and do some potions very quickly. I just have to do some. something about alchemy. Right, alchemy is next on the thing. We're going to do poisons and we're going to do some spells that give us something. Right, we're going to do a magical. We're going to do some magic. Well, not magic. Restoration. We're going to heal ourselves. We have the power. Remind me to put some in Magicka so I can heal myself now and again.
You can't hide from me.
Oh no, don't tell me there's still somebody else. Is there really somebody else? Don't worry. All is not lost. I thought that was Malin, wasn't it? There must be one more. Right, I'm just trying to think what I was going to do. Right, Magicka. I need Magicka so I can heal myself. Should be at least 3. Right, I don't know. I mean, I killed. It's just been a wild nightmare, to be honest. Have you noticed that? I mean, you notice that with my builds, it tends to be wild madness at times. It's only Elessa, which is, you know, we've been really cool and calm throughout the whole thing. Right, see where he is on the map. Right, he's round there. We got to get to him. So as we're approaching, we got to take multiple stops. I mean, if I stop, it just slows me down. Right, we are going to do a quick save there. It's no good going in stealthily. He's round that corner. How far is that corner? It's a long aisle, isn't it? Although it's a little bit shorter now. Right, I'm going to do it there, so I don't have to keep going back. Right, now how close are we now? We're not so far now. Right, wish me luck, guys. This is going to be a mad run. I need a bit. I'll tell you what, we'll have a little bit of chocolate, that will help. Right, let me just see if somebody's coming in. Alright, okay. Right. A little bit of calm before the storm. Right. Times like this I wish I could fall off the edge. Should I put away my sword and shield and then run at him? So I'm going slightly quicker. Should I do a whirlwind sprint? Actually, that's not a good. That is. I mean, I wouldn't be able to like hit him with anything nasty. Is there anything else we can do? I feel like that'll come in handy right now. Although it's fire mage, so it may not. But I think whirlwind sprint. Let's get him as fast as possible. Let's save that.
I knew it.
Oh, I should have got my sword out. Die, you evil thing from hell and back. It's all under control, don't worry. It's all under control. See, we hardly lost any health here. Fortify heavy armour. Thank you. Don't bother doing out flesh, we haven't got time. 300 seconds gone by yet? We'll take it. Resist fire? God, I've got some really sad ones, haven't I? I don't think I've got any resist magic left. Potion of the healer. Not going to help, is it? Alright, make as much noise as you can. Go on. Did I put this on? Oh, I could have gone 19, never mind. Right, I just need a small healing. All 2 of it. And 1 of those. Don't know why. Waste of time, really. Right, then I'm going to just get me a power light. Just make sure I've got a shield. Where's the shield? Right, we've already got it out.
No more! I yield! I yield!
The Lady of Yerohan is not a man. We are a woman, and you will die at my hand.
No more! I yield! I yield!
Off with his head.
Malin's enchantments are broken. Hold on. I'm going to pull your soul out of there. Brace yourself.
Wait. Wait a minute there. I want that. If I can run out of here as fast as I can, pick up the other stuff. No, it's too late. Worth
Come on
trying,
in.
wasn't it?
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm bed.
Easy there. The numbness will pass. Just don't strain yourself. We've done it. The star has been cut from Azora, and Malin's soul finally
Cut
has
by
some
my
measure of
hand.
peace, even if it is non-existence.
The AI's a lot better in Starfield, by the way. Well, do we do it now?
I understand Irid's been...
If it's fixed, then it's mine, isn't it?
Go ahead, take it. I'd sooner finally put this chapter of my life behind me. Congratulations.
It's right for you, just
You've
stand
altered the
here.
fate of a Daedric artifact and lived.
I knew I would. I knew I would.
All right then.
The Lady of Rohan has come through many dark days, including the Witch King on his foul beast. So that was a piece of cake compared to him. Mainly because we had Mary stabbing in the back of the legs with a magical sword, with a special sword, which was forged in
I say, you didn't hear
the
any
depths
loud
of...
noises last night, did you? No, explosion
I
sound?
can't remember. It was a magical
No,
blade, so
I
it does
certainly
deadly
didn't.
damage to those kind of
Certainly you're
enemies.
asking.
Well, I'd like to say thank you very much for supporting me through that. Well, I don't think we should be looking at that ghost. How many times we died? We were in a hopeless situation. About half of those were because I couldn't do anything because it locked the screen. And he was carrying on hitting me. Because there's the bottle, put the code in. Please stop the other attacker while Malin is speaking.
Oh, certainly not.
So,
A small
you know, I
experiment
know
may have
3
gone
deaths
awry,
if it
but
wasn't for
clearly
that.
with no discernible consequences.
But overall it's like 10. But 8 of those were, you know, well, 7 of them. Get your maths right. Right, well, okay, came from, I told you, tenacious, just like Lady Eowyn, tenacious, never gave up. So I don't think, you know, questioning me, you know, having time to restart, that's a little bit cruel. But, you know, it's very, very kind of you guys to say that. Right, I seem to have done it all. Right, I say we, Starbucks today, is it? Doesn't sound as good as Starfield. Starfield so far, promising. It's looking good. Animations are wonderful. Why is he there? Oh, I thought I had 2 arrows then. Animations are really good. I'm having a job finding it. That's my main complaint at Starfield, is I'm having a job to find where to sell stuff. Because it's not like on the map it says, oh, this is the shop. This, you know, it's like a huge, the biggest city in the game. It's been very difficult. So I've had to kind of just walk around randomly to try and find out where the shops are, because I keep picking up too much stuff. But anyway, let's not talk about that. Mirabelle, the Lady of Rohan came through a triumphant nightmare there.
Welcome
Could
to
I
the
join?
college.
Did you say something about a tour earlier?
Yes, just a brief overview of our facilities. Are you ready?
Alright, I'd love to have a look around.
Wonderful.
It's got to be
Please
better than
follow me
facing that
and don't
maniac.
wander off. The College
I haven't
of
seen
Winterhold
chess
has
in a
been
while.
fixture
No,
in
no.
Skyrim for
I haven't
thousands
seen
of
chess
years.
either.
The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions,
Maybe
and
something
general
like Eowyn.
meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the
What there?
college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations.
Okay, well, someone's
Now,
got to do
if
it.
you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
All right, thank you very much.
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems
Yeah, I
with the
did
local
notice.
Nords.
Didn't know I
We
could
don't
buy it off
anticipate
of
any
him.
real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
How was I to know that? I never knew that. All the time I've been playing Skyrim. That's why you play it blind. It's because you find out things years later and you think, oh, I didn't know that. Leolin's suggestion is 159 episodes into Breath of the Wild. He didn't know that the special arrow that Link has. He has a special arrow, you know. Didn't know that it could kill someone in one hit. He didn't know
Our
that
newest
until
members are housed
episode
here
58.
in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Okay. So every time I played this game, I never knew that you could get the book off of the lady. I never knew that at all. So that's a lovely surprise for me years later.
Now I'll show you to
Didn't
your
even know about
quarters.
picking flowers
You're
till
going to be
about
sharing
a
space
year
with your
in.
fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of
Right,
others.
hang on, I'll try and see where
Now,
that is. Right, it's the
let's go
first
back
on
to
the right.
Hall of the
Okay.
Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Okay, thank you very much. Is that mine there? Very kind of you, Mirabelle. I'm really struggling for stuff, so anything I can pick up at the moment would be a bonus. Right, where did she go? Oh, she went out the door. Right, okay, let's follow her.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Okay. I don't think I'll be very good. As long as the item is not red, you can take it, yeah. Yeah, I learned that very quick. I knew that, in fact, I knew that from the first day. The first few minutes. Because I'd already been doing that in Oblivion for years, so I knew some of the things already. I knew about
Tolfdir
enchanting,
is
I knew
likely
about
already
crafting.
addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mirabelle. Very kind of you. So I've got two recordings of Starfield. Two of them in high quality for 1 hour each. Okay, so there's no howdy partners at the beginning. There's no mic on it at all. To make sure it comes out properly in high graphical detail. So it's 4K. So I mean, no problem with that. And then the third one that I've done a live one on Twitch, which continued from that and actually came out all right. So I'll be uploading that as well.
Stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is...
I'll take this hat off. I'm rather hot after that battle.
by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Did you just see my fight?
I
I believe it.
fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned.
Hang on, let me mingle.
What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please,
Well said.
please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster...
I know that.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance?
I think we learnt that lesson.
You've been quiet so far. What do
I'm
you
still
think we should
recovering from my enormous battle. I'm going to do this as Eowyn, you know. I don't want to do it from any other point. This is completely different what I normally do. I'm not really sure what to think, to be
Not
honest.
going to
Not
weigh in
really my
either
thing,
way?
magical
do?
stuff.
I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct.
I'm out of breath,
We're
actually.
all pretty new at this, right? Let's just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical.
Oh,
In
yeah,
continuing
please.
with our theme of safety, We'll start with wards.
Wards.
Wards are protective spells
Not my
that
thing,
block magic.
really.
I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping
10
me
to
with
1,
the
he picks on.
demonstration?
Yeah, there you
Are
are.
you at all familiar with ward spells?
Not at all. I don't know anything about
That's all
wards.
right. I can teach you a very
I prefer
basic
shield.
ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there,
See,
please.
if I was a magical character, I could have blocked it with a ward, couldn't I?
Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
Although, try doing that when, you know, Malin's trying to talk to you at the same time somebody's hitting you with a load of spells, but you can't do anything about. What was it? Hang on, let me think about this. It's restoration, isn't it? Yeah. So I knew I'd get there. Right, it's not the thing I normally kind of do, but I'll give it a go. Right, have I got to wait for you, or I've got to move on that spot? Right, ready?
You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work.
Yeah, I know.
It'll hurt you.
Well, you're not giving me a chance,
Over
are
there,
you?
please, just opposite me. Wouldn't
I
want
am.
anyone else in the
I am
way.
opposite you.
Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please.
Thank God we got that out of the
I
way.
think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout
Oh yeah,
history.
yeah. Something
The
nice and
college
quiet.
has undertaken a fascinating excavation in
Oh,
the
yeah.
ruins of Saarthal nearby.
That's
It's
exactly
an
what I
excellent
need.
learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
That's how long it'd probably take me
Jyrik
to forge up a
continues to
load of
struggle with
potions.
wards. You have time to practice?
Did you?
Maybe later?
You should have seen me. I was
So,
terrific.
Is he now?
Jyrik
What? I
understands.
won't tell you
You
I died a
hesitate
load of
because you know
times.
Jyrik will be better than you.
I mean, who could have done that better than what I did? Probably everybody who is an archer, well, anything but Eowyn with a sword and shield, who refuses to use anything else, really. You could say it's a bit of a backward step, but I like to put restrictions on to force these difficulties upon myself, because I've come through this game and become a master at it, but I haven't done it with other builds. I have used sword and shield before, because the archer that I have could also use sword and shield, and so did my very first character. Was very good with a shield. In fact, it's one of the last things I did, to be honest. Right, what we got to do? Right, we're going to meet outside Saarthal, which is just south. But first of all, we're going to go home. We're going to forge a load of potions and buy tons of them. Anybody here that will sell me potions? I don't think there's anybody in the College of Winterhold that sells potions, is there? Please tell me if I'm wrong. So we'll first go to Winterhold. A well-placed arrow to make short work of most enemy or a deeply drawn dagger. Yeah, we're not that type. That's why I like to put restrictions on myself. I know what you're saying. Why do you do it? Well, it's for that very reason that I want to make it difficult, because I feel like I've got a handle of the game. I mean, I haven't. Oh, I see. I haven't got there yet. Oh, I have got there. Right. We probably might see a murder as we go through. I've got nothing to eat, but at least I've got a drink of water as I calm down a little bit. Oh, just too late, Ghost. Right, that way. I know my way around Skyrim. I've been doing it for years. So this is the try different things with restrictions, just to make it even harder myself. I'll still come through that. And eventually we'll forge a sword and we'll forge armour so grand that we'll be able to one-hit everything. That's if I can get within range.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink. and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Don't have a go at there.
Maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war.
It's not very fair, is it?
Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe
The Lady of Rohan has no time for people like that. But I think the shops might be shut. I'll wait till they open. The local bullies, yeah. Do we ever get a chance to chop their heads off? So I'd love to go and bully them into submission. Not that a lady would normally do that kind of thing.
Browse my fine selection.
Just get the hanging moss part of this mod. It does this. And it's lovely kind of update. It's not fantastic, but best I have.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can...
Dear, he's not very well, this guy.
Just...
No, but you can fight Rolf.
Not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
No.
I can fight Rolf.
If there was a tonic that could help me,
fight him then.
I would have found it by now.
Right, excuse me.
I'm so close to the
What have you got for sale? Hello?
You're interested in my potions and ingredients?
What's this thing around your neck? Right, well, first of all, let me put my special gear on. I mean, I haven't got any special gear. Very much doubt if I've got special gear. I have got special gear. Right, okay, put everything on for selling and buying. I'm selling. Right, okay.
Hope to see you again soon.
Hello?
Ah,
Then
so
things
you're
will be
an
a little bit
alchemist
cheaper.
then.
Make sure you do that. Don't make any mistakes. Right, loads of health potions, 1 million of them. He's got no blister wart. Don't give us much of a chance then, does it? I'll buy that because I haven't tasted that yet. So anything we haven't tasted, we're buying. I'll have 2 of those. I didn't see how much it was. Stamina, yes. Right here. I mean, I usually get, more than one. Hang on. Yeah, I don't think any of those are. Rock Warbler, that's the one, yeah. The Rock Warbler, that's the only one that does it. Snowberries, well, that's good for... So we haven't really got any. You haven't really got anything in that department. 40%. I mean, Berserk. I should have to get a 200 sword. Right, resist skull. What? 40%. I'll take one of those. I'll take 2. So I mean, how are you supposed to get up close? I mean, make them frenzy somebody. I'll buy that. Right, potion of healing. Everything to do with healing, we're buying. Vigorous. Wow, I don't have many, do they?
Until next time.
You may as well find out what he's arguing
Just
about.
a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
Well, if you tell me where it is, I could get it for you.
You would do that?
Yes.
It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
good.
buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in the long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting
I have to
place.
work on that then.
Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture.
Oh, that's
Here,
good then.
take it.
Thank you.
Please, don't dally.
You take care.
I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant.
Yeah, I shouldn't argue. Why is this so important?
I've spent my entire life searching for it.
Well, that wouldn't make
It brought
very
me
important.
all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle.
Must be
Entire
hell.
years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the Phial. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the Eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement.
Oh dear.
For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it.
Perhaps he could have it.
Why are you still standing around here?
Alright,
Go get me the
I've got to do
Phial,
some
you
potions
fool.
first. So I may have a couple of things for potions. Not much. That I found. So we haven't really got much in the way of potion making. That's why it's so abysmal. We've got 2. Should have to work on that. Remind me to do that sometime. Right, if I do anything with
Quintus,
damage
could you
health,
fetch me a
it's going to
copy
be
of the
awful.
firmament?
See, what I tend to do, yeah.
Did they really record the star positions from Corral Mill's tomb? There's
Still,
no
I
way
mean, it's
that
terrible,
precise.
isn't it? How is that going to
Boy,
kill
I know what
anybody?
I'm doing. It will
I'll
help
do-
me
I'll do
determine
it.
the season of his burial, which I can cross-reference.
Fortify heavy armor. We're in heavy armor.
I apologize, Master.
1.
Don't waste time
Regenerate health.
apologizing. Just find the book.
That'll do. Let me just test it against that one. Yeah, both the same. Right. Right. Okay. Resist
I don't
fire.
appreciate loiterers.
27 was better than nothing. Resist magic. I won't even bother with that. Right. Let's find the best combination. 55. 55. 55. Right. They're all 55. I told you to put some
I
perk
hope
points
you
in
have
alchemy and
coin
you will
to
get
spare.
better.
You're
Yeah.
not just
Yeah,
here
because
to
I
gawk at my goods.
when I do a build, I tend to want to start off with, you know, if it's sword and shield, I want to invest in sword and shield fairly heavily because I know this is going to be difficult. So I've got to, you know, go to sort of make those two effective, and then everything has to wait a little bit. With my archer, it is much easier because I just need a good bow and arrows really, and the rest can go. You know, I just need a bottle of an archery, so it's not so bad. But sword and shield's a little bit more tricky. I'll do all of these. Keep pushing that up. That's going to help as well. 57. I usually try a few different things just to different. Cause sometimes there is slight differences. And we're going to do as many as these as we can. Apart from that, we'll do a bit of that. 27%. So none of these are going to be very good. So we'll have to invest a lot more in that. And then we'll do a few more of these. Well, I'll keep them numerate and the and occasionally it will unlock some. I'll keep those two. Right, it's better than nothing. So we'll go somewhere else. I'll sell off a load of gear. Usually, you know, with these characters, I've happened to throw lots of stuff into boxes, which I never really get around to selling. So it's a little bit of a problem. Excuse me, do you mind if I cut ahead of you? I'm in need of haste.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere.
Hello, Naranyi.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Oh, mate, hang on. Improve my. The only thing I'm very good at with this character is, we have got at least a couple of things which can improve our buying and selling.
I travel. Some may call this
every penny
junk.
I can get.
Me, I call them treasures.
All right. Right, you can have that, that, and that, and a couple of those, and that one. Oh, sorry about that. I very rarely do this, but on this occasion I very rarely did this. I can't believe it, but every now and again I do not take enough care, and I do stupid things like that. Sorry about that. I've been doing it all my life. You can have one of those. Guramula's, yeah, it's a little bit tough, yeah. So that's what I need. So that's why I did, you know, when I found those, you know, made sure I put those on. Right, nothing else I can sell? Well, it'll have to be all the jewels then. I'll keep the amber, but we're getting rid of that. We're just going to get rid of all the... Well, we haven't got anything. What about books? We can have that. Have you got any ingredients? Yeah, have you? What about potions? Thank you. You don't know how much I needed that. Right, let's go somewhere else. I'll try and do this fairly quickly. I don't want to go around every single town, which is why we got that thing on, so we don't have to go to every single town. But the trouble is they don't have much potions wherever you go, do they? I have to get. There is a mod that you know called Well Stocked Merchants or something, where they have loads of stuff. So maybe I ought to put that on, because it saves you having to wander around all different locations trying to find this stuff. Maybe they wanted you to slow you down. Slow you down a bit. I'll give it plenty of time. You always got to go away and then come back now, okay? Don't work otherwise.
Take a good look.
Creation engine can't refresh on the fly.
If not, let me know. I might have it stored
I'll
away.
have that one. Now, I'll be very careful. Please tell me which ones. Well, at the moment they are, because we're not very good at it.
And I'll be happy to serve you.
Let's hope. Let's hope I don't accidentally take the wrong thing here. I'll be very, very careful here.
You'll find tonics, salves,
Those
poultices,
three
and
are
potions on my
okay,
shelves.
but just watch the
Browse
potion
to your
at the
heart's
back.
content.
Those two little ones, we can have the little ones, we can't have those. We can have those two, so make sure you do this very carefully. Save before you do it. That one, so we can only have little ones, can't have anything else like that. Right, I can't have that one. We can have the blue
If there's
bell.
anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Thank you. Lying deep down in there, I can see juniper berries. So I just very high shelf. Shelf. What is kind of shelf? Counter. That's what I was trying to think of.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
I mean, I need every ingredient I can get here. God, it's so decadent. It said decadent then. Right, okay.
I offer remedies for
Did I get her?
ailment.
I forgot now where I got the
you're
potions.
interested in my
I don't think
potions
she
and
had me, did
ingredients?
she? Oh, she has. Right. Okay. Sorry. Oh yeah, I was picking it off the table. See what I mean? I ain't got a clue on. Yes, that's cheap at half the price. Anything that will help me, finish them off much quicker. I'll take one of those. In the pot on the floor there are some shrooms. Okay, right. Shrooms, okay. What kind of shrooms? Not that it matters much. Right, hopefully you've got blister water. Oh, thank you. Not that they're very good potions. Got anything I haven't got yet so I can eat it? What's the point? I didn't eat the stuff. Right, hang on. Let me eat those ones because that'll unlock them for next time I get them. Right. I wonder how many people who play Skyrim for the first time don't know that if you eat things at the start, you know, anybody, I mean, how many people knew that when they played it, you know, first time, or recently? I won't eat that one because I know what it does. Should have done that either. Oh my god.
Come back anytime. You need a remedy.
What am I doing? So I got lost in my own thought there. Forget to put your gear on. Sorry about this. I know this is I know it all seems a bit boring. You know, one of these days I'll show you how to do it, you know, properly with, you know, decent stuff. Wrong one. You know, with when you've got, you know, good alchemy skills. Why all this is very important. By the way, I've seen your vid in the recommended section. Oh, did you? Oh, Zix Gaming. Hello, welcome. I think you're a new person. Thank you very much for watching. We're trying Skyrim characters. I've done a main character who's gone through the whole game and done just about everything in the game. You know, 12 years ago. And he's an absolute monster. He can destroy anything in the game. With one hit, mostly. But I know we're doing characters now which I've never done before, in an attempt to go through the game on that with multiple characters and come through on top and be an absolute monster. He's been there for a while. Sorry, Zix, if you've been here a while. I hope I'm saying that right. And we've opened up another one there. So I was doing this from day one, both of the alchemy and smithing. Although smithing in that was, you had a repair tool which just repaired your stuff. I don't think you could actually smith it up in that one. So that was a nice one. You only joined today about an hour ago. I'm watching your stream and playing Skyrim. Oh god, well great. I know, at least you're playing Skyrim. That's the main thing. What a wonderful game it is. Starfield, it hasn't really got going for me yet. It's kind of. I know you don't want to talk about Starfield, but I would love to stream that. But the trouble is that game is so big. You'd really have to stick with the main kind of story really when you stream it, because the game is absolutely huge. You know, it's way more times bigger than Skyrim. It's the biggest thing they've ever done. So it's going to have millions of quests. It'll probably take me about, you know, 1,000 episodes. If I played it my normal way of just taking my time in all that lot and not cutting anything out, it'll take me a long time. Is she running? Oh no, she ain't running this time. But I will show you little snippets of it. No, we don't anything. We're sword and shield, nothing else, and potions. Nothing else we're gonna do. I could get out of Lydia. We're keeping that on me just in case we need to sneak a little bit. We're keeping those two because we've got to finish that off. So now we're going to put that on. That's what we're going to be doing with it. So, oh yeah, I can smith things, but I haven't done much smithing yet, so therefore I can't do a lot. So I need to really buff up on those things. I could do with some food actually. So I'm going to put all this stuff away and do that at a later point. But at some point, you know, I will get to that, and you know, if going to bought the potion room, should have bought deep pockets. I think for now we'll go with that. But I did do a 360 one, I think, where I was showing a bit of potion making. I can't remember, but I would love to show you a potion making on my 360, where how powerful you can, you know, when you enchant things to the max, and you and you do you know, potions, and then craft up your weapons and armor. You can be the most powerful being in Skyrim easily. And I'm now playing it on master level on my Xbox 360, and I'm still destroying everything. Might take me a few more hits now, but I'm going to quick save this in case this goes wrong. In fact, I'm going to do a hard save here, because sometimes these things break. Right, there's my save. Right, I'll do it over. I usually have 2 saves. I wonder why Skyrim, that's, it gets to a point where the saves get too many, so you've got to start reducing them. I've only ever noticed that with Skyrim, never noticed it with Nelacar. Might be because I played it for so much. Tolfdir, hello. The Lady of Rohan is here?
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
Can you train me in alteration magic purely so that I can go up a level?
I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
Well, that's quite cheap, so I'm going to do that. I haven't got a lot of money, but I haven't sold a box full of stuff yet. So we'll do this, just trying to get that so we can invest in another skill. Thank you. Right, what's so important about this place then?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
Now, our other character, I'm doing 2 builds. Sword and Shield on a Saturday. On a Tuesday, we're doing Saruman with his wizards and with his staffs and magic only. So, restricting the character again. So we cannot put anything on a blade or anything like that. Right, I'm ready.
All right.
To go.
Please stay close to me while we're inside.
I like to pick a character, stick with that character, and not deviate from it, unless I have to.
Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
How dare you approach the Lady of Rohan in such a foul mood? I do believe that I stole that from somebody. How dare you? The Lady of Rohan will teach you a lesson. You stole something from that man. I don't know what it was. I think it was a war axe. If that man comes to claim it, I will tell him he stole it and I got it back off of him. Right, let's go. We got to go in now. Let me just check. I always like to check. Right, follow him. Right. Okay. He gave it to you. Yeah. Oh, he gave it to me. I don't know what he gave to me, to be honest.
Some of you may know,
Right.
Saarthal
This should be nice and peaceful, I hope, after that terrific battle. Did you see the terrific battle,
By the elves in the infamous
where I think fast with sword and shield
about what happened to Saarthal.
Against impossible odds, practically. Where the guy was talking to me and I couldn't defend myself, and so I kept dying over and over again. I couldn't do anything about it. You could say that's a little bit of a bug, really.
Well, are there any questions before we begin?
Well, I don't know how many more questions. And died repeatedly. Yeah, Zix. Yeah, potions popping off and fellas throwing fireball after fireball at you. Yeah. I was stuck in a situation where I couldn't do anything about it.
Yes.
Being hit.
Well, why don't you see if you can assist
What I can do? Move.
He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloguing our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here.
Okay, I could do the rest after
any
all that.
Any enchanted items will do.
Franticness.
The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything...
Started with Deathloop. Yeah, it was a bit of Deathloop.
Now let's
because,
see. What shall we have the rest of you
I
do?
saved in what was
Relina, my dear, why don't you search
seemed
for
a good
warding
idea. He
magics?
just came round the
Anything
corner.
designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them. Just identify them. Almond, please search
didn't
that
think quick
area
enough.
over there. See if you notice any residual energies.
To get the sword ready before he came round the corner.
Zizargo, what shall we have you do? Why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? Look for any amount of tampering
Right.
with the tomb.
This is peaceful. I'll put my helmet on in case there's any kind of stress. We come under a lot of stress there. Oh, wrong one. Where's my helmet? There it is. Right. Where's me boots? Right. I've got my wolf boots on. I mean, this. Yeah, my enchanting is very low too. I'm not going to put anything on there yet until my enchanting goes
All right,
up.
everyone.
But
Let's
it's
be
very
careful.
poor at the moment, so I don't want to waste a wolf armor. Normally she would wear chain mail, you know, like leather with chain mail underneath, but unfortunately we haven't got chain mail in the game. I think it's down there, isn't it? Let me just check. Because I can't really always remember what's next. It is, right, I thought so, but just checking. Oh, there, right, okay, it's a bit dark. Right, okay, here we are. Hello, Arniel Gain.
It's
How
going
are
to
you?
take forever to sift through all this.
Tolfdir sent me to help you.
What? Ah, yes.
I said
you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Oh, I can be a bit wild with my
Just
sword
round up
and
the
shield,
rest of the
but...
magical artifacts so that I can catalog them.
Okay, well that seems nice and simple.
Until next time.
Let's do it with a torch. I'm not allowed to use anything magical apart from healing. There seems to be some things like you can eventually get Arnold as a helper. Yeah, I know you can get him as a helper, yeah. So I have played this, you know, when it came out day one, but I tend to forget what the dungeons are. I tend to forget, you know, in my old age, you know, I'm starting to forget things, so it's not like a new build, but it's not like, you know, I'm playing it blind, but it's almost I'm playing it blind because I do tend to forget how things follow sometimes. I seem to have shut myself in now, which is
what in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
But that's barely anything compared to that fight I had. But I thought I got out of that pretty well, thinking a way out in the end. I'm trapped in here.
How in the world did that happen?
I just pulled that amulet off the wall, Tolfdir, and
really? Perhaps
the gate
the
shut on
amulet
me.
is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Well, I don't think it's a key, but perhaps it is a key. So, shall I put it back up? I've got a feeling you have to... Now, this is where I'm not allowed to use spells, but this is the one occasion where I got to break that, because... Hang on, what if I do it with a flaming sword? Because that's fire, isn't it? No, I didn't think that would work somehow. But it's an experiment that I tried. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done that, because otherwise I'll lose the torch. Right, okay, let's go back to the torch. Which actually, if I do that, it should be just there. So, I do believe it's fire. Might do something. Is it fire? I'm a little bit rusty on this stuff. Oh, use the amulet. Have I got to wear it or put it back? I think I might have to put it back. Right, but don't tell me yet. I'll think my way out of it. I always do. Done.
You see that?
Right, okay.
Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected.
Well, I didn't expect that.
I wonder what effect might your spells have.
You already told me, did you? Sorry, Ghost. I mean, I was thinking, have I got to put it back or do the spell? I couldn't remember, so I couldn't remember which way round it was. So I knew I had to use fire, and I knew there's something to do with the amulet, but I couldn't remember which way round I had to do it. Right, let's get rid of that. And go back to my sword and shield. Although probably the light would be better, wouldn't it? Yeah, actually, let's go back to the torch. Well, just in case. You know, I'm not expecting any problems, but then again, I am. The other one's been taken off by the look of it. Did I drop my sword? Why have I got an elven sword ablaze? I don't really know. Wonder why I didn't see that on my hotbar. Why didn't I see that on my hotbar? I want to put that on number 2. Right, okay. I tend to swap it round now. I used to always do number 1s being the right number 2, but
and very interesting.
It seems to make more sense to do it on the side that you are. Oh, I still didn't pick up those mushrooms, did I? Go. Sorry about that. Stuff goes out of my head too quick. But if you want to see an elderly guy fight his way through games,
what is this place?
And come out triumphant, I'm the guy. It might be a bit painful sometimes because brain is not working quite well. I may need a shield here. I may need more than a shield.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped.
Who is this ghostly figure?
Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you.
I know it's a lot of dangers.
This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I have a guardian watching over me. Very listening.
I swear
don't kill Tolfdir. No, I wasn't going to kill Tolfdir.
What just happened?
Well, there was some sort of ghost or apparition appeared. It spoke to the Lady of Rohan.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
Well, it says something about a danger ahead and the Psijic Order.
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd.
I think so.
And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time.
He was there.
Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
Oh, the Lady of Rohan can be very careful. She can get out of the most tightest of situations. What is the Psijic Order?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They've vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they have.
Why the mages are getting involved with the Lady of Rohan. Excuse me. Then. I mean, it should be pretty plain sailing. Oh no, it's not plain sailing. Get back, you filthy flinger! Right, hang on. I'm going to change to my special sword. I did a wondrous errand for Meridia. Now I will use this against these vicious enemies. Although Lydia just finished her off before I could. Oh no, he's not dead. Get back, you filthy dwarver! Feel the sting of Meridia's sword, called Dawnbreaker. I should carry this forth in hand in case there are more. We speak like that in Rohan. Right. I'll toss this back here. I will defend you. Do you want me to go in front or behind? I'll go in slightly in front to protect you, my lord, from these foul creatures that dwelleth deepeth within the hardest recesses.
Be careful.
That's how we speak in Rohan. I like to play my character to the point. Tolfdir, excuse my sword. Right, okay, what do you want to do? Have I got to wait for you to open the door? Lydia, wait for him to open the door. Old Nordic ruins, what else should you expect in them? I don't know. Have I got to talk to you again?
Be prepared to defend yourself. Until next time.
Right, hang on. I've got to follow him. I think, Lydia, you're in the way. If you could get out of his way, I'll come back here a little bit. Come back here, so that because you're blocking his way there. Off you go. I could open this gate for you if I like.
Be careful.
How about that? He's waiting for the gate to open. Right, I will defend you, my lord. I will defend your life from all the evil denizens here. The Lady of Rohan striketh with her Dawnbreaker. She can slice things in two with just a smash of her shield. Been known to take the head off of people. He just disappeared through the wall. Sometimes I do miss though, unfortunately.
I've never seen anything
Well done.
like this in Nordic ruins
He's
before.
not a slouch, this
Look at all
mage.
these coffins. This bears closer inspection.
Go on, my lord.
I'd like to stay a while and
I
examine
wait
this.
eagerly for you.
You, however, should... I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why,
No,
just
I haven't.
look at
Well, I
all
have.
This is simply fascinating.
What, do you want me to find this
Until
you know,
next time.
what's going on in here then? I could go ahead. I would like to
What
get
are you doing
the
that
dead
for?
bodies here. Sorry, my lord. I'll call him my lord because I feel like, you know, he's one of the chief guys of... So, the lady respects the lords and ladies of this land, as we speak a bit like that. We got to work out our puzzles. Thankfully, puzzles in Skyrim is not over demanding on a poor old man like me. They only occasionally catch me out. Clicked the arrows, but I don't know before. Well, I say the best way is probably pull that chain, although there's two of them. But it might be we have to do one and then pull the other. So one takes down that, one lifts that. I was expecting something to come out of the wall then. Right, I'd say we go into Saarthal, but we were in Saarthal. Right, we've auto saved, and I can see some loot. Unfortunately, we haven't got long hair on this Eowyn. We have one on Xbox with long flowing hair, like it was in the film. But unfortunately, we can't do that. I've looked for long flowing hair. There isn't any. They don't have many mods. Mostly follower mods, house mods, and little tweaks here and there. An undead ushers from a coffin. If I'm speaking too loud, please let me know. And I'm not standing on that. I wonder if I can tempt him towards the... How dare you attack the Lady of Rohan! I will strike forth! And... Alright, I might have took a little bit of flame there. I refuse to take any sustenance. Apart from my inner strength in healing. Just saved me on many a battle, including Lord of the Rings. To see me against the Witch King, that's it. Who would have thought a lady, only a lady could have done that? Has a small chance to flee the enemy. Right, okay. Good, because that's exactly what I want them to do. Well, I don't want them to flee, actually. I want them to run straight to my sword, to be honest. So I can cut them in twain. If you don't know what that means in two. This is an old phrase. Right, I've got to think where to go now. It is to our right. Let us go on. Thank you. I can't see a way on. Or one. It seems to be down there, but so there must be a Although we may have already come that way. Is that right? We haven't. A man strikes. We can dodge. We can block arrows. How dare you, horrible Scrooge! Sorry, Scrooge. Ma, you're strong, aren't you? The Lady of Rohan needs to poison her blade. I mean, I could hit him with that. But it's a bit big, isn't it? Elven swords. We could use an elven sword, you know. Actually, let's use an elven sword. I think I'm allowed to use an elven sword. Right, and then we'll put something on there. I haven't really got anything terribly exciting, damage health-wise. That's because we're not really good at potion making yet. But we shall get there eventually. Probably won't have an effect on it, to be honest. Take that! The Lady of Rohan viciously strikes him down. Or her. Couldn't quite tell. Okay. Right, I'm just going to have a look around here. Dare I get a torch out? Dare I get some healing? I'll do a little bit of healing. It resisted my... Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I did actually... For a change, I did actually notice that, Ghost. Surprising, isn't it? Not very often I remember that. Right, I'll risk putting the torch up and hope that a Draugr doesn't rush out at me and swing wildly while I do a concise blow. I also get very old English in this build as well, as in Lord of the Rings. My favourite movie of all time. Nothing can beat it. I thought, 2001 was a jolly good one. That's in my list of top 10 movies. But Lord of the Rings stands proudly at the top due to its wondrous story, beautiful character development, and detailed descriptions of every location. I like all that. It's only born in a couple of places. How dare you attack the Lady of Rohan without her shield? Luckily I pulled it out just in time. How dare you! Back, you foul fiend! I dispatch you with my quick sword play. What we call it in Rohan. I watched the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy extended cuts in one sitting, and it was a long 9 hours, but fun. Yeah, I got the extended editions. I got the normal one and I got the extended. Yeah, I'm a sucker. That's because they brought out the extended, the normal one first, so they make you pay for the second one. Yeah, it was a very, very good decision there. And now they've got a 4K one, so you can buy it a third time. It's just like Skyrim, really. Right, okay, this is one of those locations where there is a potion inside a broken urn. There's only 2 or 3 in the entire game. Although, please tell me if I'm wrong on that, but Right, okay, we have a whale. Right, let's go from the left. It's always better to go left and then right. Keep them separate. A whale and a bird. So if we follow that sequence, a whale up there, look. It's actually behind. Sometimes it's behind. Actually, that's all it is. I think it reminds you twice. There was a whale there. So it was all whales. Sorry, it's a bird there. How did I get that wrong? I don't think I went that far enough. Oh god, I would wake him up, didn't I? Right, who have I woken up? Well done, she's got a bow that sucks the life out of people. I can't remember if I forged it with my own hand. I may have done. So yeah, it's it seems odd that it's... Yeah, I didn't see this first time. So the thing was behind there. Just double check. There's one turn in, but also the other one sometimes. So now it should open, theoretically. Right, okay. Right, lady's trying out a different sword. But I think we'll go back to Dawnbreaker. It's not quite so good on the burn, but it's a chance of fiery explosion, which if there's anybody nearby it could also damage. So we'll go with that. We're fighting on behalf of Meridia. as well as the Mages Guild. Best to come into these things very quietly. Zia, do you know why it's so easy to get into the Draugr ruins? We see they've awoken the beast! Why is it they're not too difficult in these puzzles? Some quick strikes at the Lord! He's fallen down. The lady attacks from above! In third person to show her prowess. Strike him forth! I'll take that as a reminder of your courage and wickedness. I got carried away there. Lady Rohan, you know, can be very emotional at times. You can't blame her for that. It just means you sometimes got to turn the volume down. See, another one in there. It's best to look in every single one, to be honest. That's what I did for years. Lydia's slightly in the way, not too much though. Another one there. Don't miss these. Only true Skyrim players get all the loot. It's only newbies that don't know. Right, let me work out where to go. Right, we'll have to turn around and go that way. We'll take it a little bit more cautiously, since the dead seem to be rising from every avenue. Don't hesitate with those. Just press it and hit the button. Take it all up. It's only these you've got to. It's a lovely glass sword of ice, but that wouldn't put me, put me at danger of. See, in this one, there's in a lot of them, isn't there? Right, we can't do anything about that. So all I can do is ask my brave warrior. I'm sorry to put you through this, but I'll have to ask you to go over there, because I dare not walk upon there for fear of my own life. But I know that Lydia is strong enough with her steel armour on. I'll tell you what, I will go forth, sword in hand, and this time I will face it. Yeah, sorry about that, Ghost. So this time I will go forth and try and jump over. There, I took. Sorry, Lydia, I would not put you through that twice. That'd be very cruel on me, so I won't. Just got to wait a little bit more. Let's have to work on that magic a little bit, because we can't do this fast healing. So we'll have to switch to the other one. No, that's the wrong one. I haven't got normal. I haven't got it on there, have I? That's because we don't usually use that kind of thing, you know. So we'll have to put it back on, because you know, when we're very low on it, we just want to top it up like that. Right, and then back to the shield. Come, Lydia, come forth. Right, okay. Now we have a whale and a whale. Oh, I see. A whale. Hang on. It's a bit confusing, this one, isn't it? But usually I just try to keep rotating them until they're right. Oh, this is the one where they keep changing, don't they? So you try to change that one, and then it changes the other one. So then you change a different one, say like that one, and then that changes another one. And with a bit of luck, a little bit of perseverance, who's an old friend of mine, sorry, I shouldn't have put you through that. It's looking like it might be alright now. No, it's not quite. So it takes a little bit of getting you, Right, that one seems to be affecting that one. Right, okay, that seems to be working. So, right now we seem to be okay. Thank you, Bethesda, for not making that too challenging for me. please get to work on Elder Scrolls 6, so that I don't know if you know, the elderly lady that plays Skyrim and got millions of followers, you know, I've forgotten her name. You know,
I thought it high time I caught up with you.
I think she's got less of a chance of making it than I have, so we'll wish her well. I hope she does make it. I've got a little bit more of a chance, but still an outside chance, so I hope Bethesda can crack on with that. Shirley Curry, yeah, that's it, Shirley Curry. Thank you, Ghost, for reminding me, because I hate the fact that I can't remember her name. She's a bit slow to watch, but she's an elderly lady. She's had a little bit of a stroke lately as well, but she's using Skyrim to help her, you know, to try and keep that brain ticking away, which is what I do, so I do the same thing. Helps my brain to think. Sometimes I feel like it's not working. Right, I think our finest hour hath cometh. Lydia? Is Lydia coming with me? Did I pick up that? I did. Lydia! Lydia! Oh, I shouldn't have walked into that. I took that for Lydia. Is Lydia not allowed to continue on? Because that would upset me a little bit. I'll do a quick save here. Although, let's first of all... Oh, yes! Right, okay, thank you, Ghost. Thank you. I may have gone over it again. I'm very good at going over the same trap multiple times. It's a special skill I have. It's called being old.
We heading out? As you command, my Thane.
Right, while you're
I've got
there,
your back.
Lydia, dare I
I am
ask?
sworn to carry your burdens.
I don't mind that at all. You know, she's a very brave woman, as are all women. Well, have you seen what they got to put up with? They got to put up with a lot, haven't they? God, blimey. Let's be honest. They got a tough job in this world, haven't they? But by Jove, they crack on with it, don't they? Regardless, no whinging, no. You know, they just crack on with it, get on with life. They have it tough, don't they? Us men, we have the simple job. Just go to work and earn some crust, that's it. And yeah, the ladies go to work as well, even though, you know, they've already got enough on their plate as it is. But they still venture forth. I don't know why I'm standing up for women all of a sudden, but I think because I'm playing as a woman, you know, not in real life, you know. I mean, do you want me to wear ladies? I wish I could dress up in cosplay, really. Although not with a dress on, that'd probably ruin my reputation as being
look at that. I never imagined
a lady killer of
like
Rohan.
Why is this buried so far within?
That's how much I like Skyrim, as I even think I am in real life. Yeah.
Is someone there?
I know somebody approaches the Lady of Rohan. How dareth he approach me? Will striketh me down! It's Jyrik Gauldurson! I'll tell you what, we're going to do that one for a minute. We'll kind of whittle him down, bit by bit. If I have a decent potion, I doubt if I have any kind of decent potion. We just got rubbishy ones like that, unfortunately. So we'll give it our best shot. Looks like I'm all kitted out alright, to be honest. Take that! You vicious! Keep him in your sights, he's wandering a lot. Take that, vicious Nicholson! Ah, I see. It is him. No, hang on. It's not him. Why is this having no effect on me? Oh, sorry, on him. Well, for some reason that worked. Oh, it's got a level up. And we have the final fragment of Saarthal. And the writ of sealing, which says, "Be bound here, Jyrik, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward." Keep that for reference.
Only once seen this, have I? Why, this is utterly unique.
What is it, my lord? What is this ball, my lord?
This is simply fascinating. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aren of this discovery? Please, hurry.
I shall. 'Tis a wondrous thing I have witnessed today. Wait till I tell Rohan about this. They'll be shocked and extremely worried because they thought Sauron came to pass. There's a staff of Jyrik Gauldurson. I'll make sure I do something with that. Any hidden weapons? Because sometimes there are hidden weapons around these pedestals. Right. Okay, we just got to get out of here. A simple task for a lady of divine courage. Although not divine really. Right then, we've got to find a way out now. Could be through there? No. Could be through there. Don't tell me. The lady is keen to find out for herself. There it is. Through the iron door. Let us hope nothing comes through that door to stop us. As Lady of Rohan fears now. Mount. Not even the Dark Lord if it should come to that. A black soul gem, good reward for a lady of courage, strength and fortitude. Although she occasionally gets things wrong. That's not her fault, that's my fault for driving her. Drive me a bit nutty sometimes. Ice form. Not really a skill that the Lady of Rohan would use. We can only shout at her loudest, scream tightly, and move at tremendous speed sometimes. Apart from that, we can't really do much. I refuse to use anything magical. Right, it's just a switch is all we need. There it is. Well, I think we've done a good job there. Let's venture out into the depths of the night. Right, has anybody been saying anything in the chat? There is a proper order to swap them. You told her to go somewhere. Don't waste potions yet. No, I didn't waste a potion then. Right, what I've got to do now is go back to the college. Hope that nothing breaks. I did that for some reason. Oh, we have a level. Right, we have a level up. Right then, I'm gonna put it into magic. I mean, we haven't got much health, stamina, or magic. But I'm gonna put it in a magic just so I can heal myself a little bit. We'll see how we do. But blocking wise, we're not doing bad. We might be able to stand against a giant soon. Now, if we go up here, I don't think we can go up here. No, I think we can't really go anywhere on this now. Bashing does 5 times more damage. The Lady of Rohan is the Shieldmaiden, and we will put it in that. Because our shield bash is wavering slightly behind at the moment. Right, let's go back to the College of Winterhold. How are we doing for time? But about half an hour to go. I've had a nice little break. By the way, if you're wondering, I didn't take that 2-week break because I didn't do it last Thursday, and I'm not going to do it this Thursday. It's not because Starfield came out, because I only decided to get the upgrade because really all it was costing me was 30 quid. It's like £31, and then I could start it 5 days early. And I thought, well, I don't have to buy the game and pay 70 quid, but I don't mind paying 30 quid. And then I can, judge the game, see whether it's any good, and because I want to make sure it's running well. So far, it's been very bug free. It's looking good, but there's a lot in it, and I find it a little bit of a slow start. It's a little bit sluggish at the start. It's not like a Skyrim opening where you're going to get head chopped off. It's not quite that. It's quite a slow kind of start. So it takes a little while to get going. And there is a lot of combat in it. And I am struggling. I'm struggling so much, in fact, that I've gone down to easy level. That's because I'm not very good at shooters. I used to be good at shooters on PC, but obviously they're more accurate on that. But unfortunately, on a console it was a lot more difficult, so I've had to go down to easy level to stand any kind of chance. When I get tons of potions, healing things, then I'll go back up to normal again. Savos Aren, I have returned.
You are relatively new here, are you not?
From Saarthal.
I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
Well, you've not heard? My name is spread far and wide. No, we haven't.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Aren, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college.
Good.
Are we clear?
Yes, I need to speak to you about Saarthal, actually. I am the Lady of Rohan. Pressure on triumph against the Witch King. And I need to speak to you about something.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
Well, luckily I'm not doing magic. Well, we found some sort of orb. Tolfdir wanted you to see it.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation.
Hurry now, my lord.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes?
Correct.
Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself,
exactly.
I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery.
Okay.
And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
What is it, my lord? I don't think that will help me against the dangerous foes that lies within. But thank you. Right, have you ever met with the Psijic Order, by the way?
Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice here. But that was a great many years ago, before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you very much.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
I've only got half an hour to go. I have other things to do, my lord. But I will go and see. Because we got to go to there next. But we have to. Where is the? Have to speak to Urag, don't we? Oh, Lydia, it doesn't match at all.
Still here.
I have to take that off of you because I can't.
I am at your command.
That doesn't fit. I can't abide a follower who, wears the wrong equipment.
Lead on.
Come on. Right, let's go up into the Arcanium, which is, I do believe it's up here. We go down and around and then go straight ahead. the Arcanium. Uruk, I think, is in there. But I hope you're enjoying it. I mean, are you enjoying it? Being a little bit more serious? And I have a little bit of a laugh. Hopefully I'm starting the books thing, because if not, I'm going to be in serious trouble. Could be a quest breaking moment. So I'll do a quick save. Uruk Groshub.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Us. I don't normally.
I'm positive whatever.
I don't normally like orcs, but I'll let you off. Right now. Did the quest trigger?
You're trying so hard to help. I do hope you're not disappointed.
Which one do I pick? Is it this one? Because that could be the special, you know, but that might be the 3 that we want.
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can translate them.
Because sometimes
I'm one of the
it
few
doesn't
who
work.
can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Drat.
Until
Okay.
next.
Look away. What do you mean, look away? Oops. Shall I load it back in, Ghost? Because this one has got a habit of going wrong, hasn't it? What, look away and then go back? Telekinesis arrows there. They should be hitting the books, shouldn't it? But I can't remember if Aren. Oh, you said look away. Oh, right. Sorry, Ghost. Would that help?
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
So I load it back in. It should trigger, I think, when Aren.
Hundreds of years have gone. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
that's the normal
here.
one. So, yeah, we
I
should
scribbled
be
down the
triggering
last
books
place
when
I
we're not.
heard about. Check it out, but be careful. All right.
Okay, so it's not working. We may have to reload the save. Because usually, I think when you see Savos Aren, I do believe that's hitting the books. And it hasn't come up. Which is what does happen sometimes. Why has nobody fixed this? What I want to know is why is it the unofficial patch has not fixed it either? So let me load it back in. See if I can go back to where we spoke to him, which should be there, and try it again, because I've had this a couple of times go wrong. Don't think this is right. Oh, I think it is. So I think what I'll do is I'll do a save here. I'll do a hard save here to preserve this. Let me go over In fact, I'll do a new one just to be on the safe side. I know I shouldn't be because I'm getting very close to having too many saves, and I haven't really got many, to be honest. I've already trimmed them down, which is how I lost. Yeah, it's really sad when quests breaking bugs. Those are the ones that are fixed. I mean, the other things that happen in Skyrim, you don't mind somebody walks into a wall, but a quest breaker one, I feel like they must put more effort into.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
No, we haven't.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Aren, Archmage of the College of Winterhold.
Okay.
I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research. Are we clear?
Right, I need to speak to you about Saarthal.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated.
Try loading it back.
I have enough to deal with right now.
Let's try the bottom one instead.
Very well. I trust that you wouldn't be here were it not significant. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
No, it's not triggering. Because normally it should trigger as soon as I come to here and it should do hitting the books. And it's not. It's long-winded as most of the NPCs. It makes sure to let them finish their talks. What, I should do all the other ones? Alright, I'll do all the other ones. Because I think normally...
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Because I did it with one character where I practiced this, where...
I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era.
One.
Beyond that, it's hard to say.
And it came up with hitting the books.
Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid.
It's a little bit buggy, this game. What happened in the last few hundred years?
The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched.
Okay. Have you met with the city quarter?
Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice here, but that was a great many years ago, before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely.
That was really tight. Right, I'll ask him all the things.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
It could be the first time I did it. I went through the whole things, because normally I go through every line.
Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians.
I didn't have any...
It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us.
Very odd that when I first played this, I never had a single quest break bar the Wolf Skull Cave, which I went in first. But every other quest line worked.
No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case. Now if you'll excuse me...
Right, now what? So this is what happens sometimes, is it doesn't trigger. Now, I did it with one of our characters that we've been doing, you know, like, was it Frandolf or whatever? I did practice it first, So I did a save before that, and I went in and did it, and then the books came up. But with the other characters, it's sometimes not doing it. So we'll talk to Urug. Do you have the quest to talk to the orc? Yeah, I got the quest. Yeah, it has come up. I can't remember what starts it, whether it's when you talk to Urug or whether, but it hasn't come up as a main quest. So we said to talk to him, but it's not giving me the mission, which means it's probably broken, because it should be hitting the books come up. And I think if he doesn't say it, if he doesn't say about Urug and then it comes up as hitting the books, I don't think it then carries on. It's supposed to do it before we get to him, I think.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium,
I could be wrong,
and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
But this seems to be the one that seems to break, doesn't it?
If you're feeling adventurous,
It's most
I'm
likely
always
to
looking
break.
for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations.
Right, I'm ready for some
All
adventure.
right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to get the quest to go to him.
As a matter of
If you
fact,
don't
there
get
are.
that, it's broken.
Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful. He holed himself up in Since then, I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can
So that
track it
just
down,
starts that, so
it may prove useful to all
It's
of us.
not working. So again, we've hit that problem. Really does annoy me. I mean, it could be it could be the fact that I'll tell you what. We'll go back to this one, which is a little bit just before. Hang on, let me think here. This could be a tall order. That is the Hall of Elements, so that's where we first come. So let's go back to that far. That's where we first walked in through the door. Right. Hasn't even come up now, has it? Is that the wrong one? Hang on. You had to quest to talk to Joshua, but then it stopped. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's where it usually fails. Is if you go to him and it doesn't come up with hitting the books, then the quest has failed. It's broken. It's odd that I've never had this before. Does seem very odd. Because I can't go, I don't want to go all the way back to there. That's an hour before practically. But I mean, it could be the mods. Mods can cause these problems. But at the moment, we haven't even got it come up. We haven't got it up to actually speak to him. So it looks like another character is broken on all the quests. It really does annoy me. It really does annoy me immensely when quests break. Let me see where this is a minute. Because I wish they'd just fix it. For God's sake, fix these things, game. Stop worrying about getting our greedy hands on all the money. Fix broken things. Really does my head in, this stuff. So we've got, yeah. So it looks like we've got another one where it's broken. So I don't want you want to go all the way back there. I won't load in that because it might actually put it in the wrong folder. So we must have to just miss out on that whole thing. So it'd have to be that one because otherwise it's going back and redoing the whole lot again, which might not be a bad idea, but well, I'm not saying that is the reason, is a possibility, because it does say, I mean, it hasn't even got it, it's coming back here, is it? Maybe it's because I haven't started it yet. So we might have to just carry on and not do the Mages Guild. It's be very annoying. Right, I have to go back to the original save, which is there. Can't do much else really. It's darn annoying. Now I tried this with one of I think it's Frandolf. He's got trouble with the Thieves Guild, and I tried taking out every single mod. So this is where I got to talk to him. I'll have to do a quick save on that as well. So if it doesn't trigger, is there any? Maybe I should come back another time. Anybody got any ideas? But I did try taking out every mod on Frandolf on one of these, and that still didn't work. It's because I haven't got anything that changes the AI. So it shouldn't be anything interfering with this. I'll have to try it multiple times.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed.
It might be because we haven't introduced ourselves to him, although...
Sir, I am Savos Aren. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here.
If this doesn't work, we'll have to move on.
I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college.
Sorry about yawning.
Are we clear?
It's a shame because I've always liked the Mages Guild one. Unfortunately, I got a spit.
Please don't tell
anybody
me
got any ideas how to unbreak it?
Has been incinerated.
The PC, we better reset it.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Tolfdir first.
Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes?
Yes.
Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
And then it should go. So it looks as though it's not hitting it. It should come up as the main quest. No.
If you'll excuse me.
So it looks like that's broke. So for a minute we'll carry on. I could always do another separate save. I'll go over the other one. So again, we're going to have to miss out on one of the guilds, which is... no, I've got nothing that changes the college or anything like that. The only mod I have a mod which makes some of the places look better, but I don't think they include Winterhold. I'll just double check for you. I get really annoyed when that happens. You know, I'm so used to being able to do all 4 because I've only once done all 4, completed them all the way through and finished the game, and so I haven't been in a situation where it's constantly breaking. I've just got interiors, interior stuff. It's all about graphics interiors. Now this one here, it does, all this does is it just retextures them, makes them look better. It doesn't actually alter the shape of it or anything like that, because Winterhold, you'll notice, looks exactly the same. So this one doesn't actually do anything to AI or put extra things in or anything like that. My Xbox one does that, but this one doesn't. It purely increases the textures. Everything else is just normal kind of lighting. City of, these are slightly changed, but not Winterhold. There is a separate one for Winterhold. That one isn't on here. But I've got nothing that changes the AI. We just got face presets, better, things like that. Cloaks, craftable stuff, some follower stuff, some dragons, which I don't think is triggered. Some animations, some sounds, and some little tweaks that are just, little tweaks like, summon spells. There's no ash necromancy, animated weapons, more jumping, essential horses, so nothing that really messes stuff up. And just, dead followers, lampposts. Haste is just tiny little tweaks, and just makes little changes like, how much it is for a carriage. Torches are slightly brighter, it's all little things like that. So nothing AI wise. The only one that changed AI is the guard dog. It's the guard dialogue, not guard dog. That's the only one that alters conflict. Now this one, so this helps with talking between sentences. There's no gap between sentences. And they're likely to greet you from a distance, but they won't all come up to you and keep telling you what they're, they won't talk to you. As soon as you go past them, they go, oh, hello, I'm so-and-so. So the expressions have changed and emotions have been overhauled, but that is all it's doing. So it's not changing the AI and making him do a different decision or anything like that. So it shouldn't actually be making any difference. So unfortunately it looks like we've lost this one as well.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge.
But I'll try again.
It might as well be my
And
own
then
little plane of oblivion.
Or
disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Yeah, I would like to hit the books, please.
You're trying so hard to help. I do hope you're not disappointed.
Is there any special books?
As a matter of fact, there are.
It should do it as soon as
immensely
you speak to
powerful mage, back in the First Era, had an understanding of magic few have
I'll
ever
let him
matched.
talk, I won't hit the
He
talk
holed himself
button.
up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study.
That's very
Wrote
annoying,
more
I'm
than you
upset
would
now.
imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
That's not the one I want. Right, I will look away.
Until next time.
Is it that he puts a book there? I know you said something about he puts a book here. I don't believe that's the one. I can tell you where to go, but not sure if it will start the quest. Yeah. So I think it's broken. Let me read that. Oh, that's the Tame the Unicorn. Which I think is Creation Club. It could be Creation Club. It could be Creation Club. You know what I mean? Sometimes I wish I could wind it back. But I was an early fix that, although I don't believe that. For some reason, a line was dropped. Yes. I think I've had it once before. So I think it was. I don't think it was Frandol. I think she was all right. We had one that failed on Arcano, but that one suddenly worked all of a sudden. And I think that was Saruman. So we'll have to forward on with it. What I mean, the other thing I can think of is to do the same thing again. So load this save back in again. Oops. I don't want to do that one because it might put it in the wrong folder. I mean, it already... I mean, they've got separate saves, but they're not really separate saves, to be honest. I mean, every other game seems to be able to do it, where they don't mess this up. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem the case. With this. Hang on. Let me just double check this. Should be the Arch and Mage's quarters, shouldn't it? Because sometimes it can just suddenly work, but I very much doubt it work. Once it's broken, that's it. So what I could do is stop here, quit out, go back out to the main menu. I won't quit completely, otherwise, you know, a good idea would be to actually shut the game down. So I could try that off screen if this doesn't work now. So if because sometimes loading in stuff does unbreak things, but I don't know if it'll do a quest one. So now I gotta do that one again. Because I know we've had it on other games where some things are broken and we load it back in from restarting and it works. But I'll tell you what, can we talk to Tolfdir first? Did we get a mission to speak to Tolfdir first? Because maybe that'll do it. No. I'm pretty sure. So wait till he gets up. Maybe because I'll tell you what. Right, it must be the wrong time of day. Let's do it. Let's advance it 6 hours. Maybe he shouldn't have been in bed. That's broken it. Alright, I'm clutching it. I know we're clutching at straws. Right, let's try it in the daytime. Because normally he's sat here. Right. Savos! Quick save.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have
I don't think you talked to him before this moment, do you? No, we haven't.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Aren, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college.
I wouldn't do that.
Are we clear?
Alright, I'll talk to Mirabelle. Right, let's try every avenue. Right, let's talk to Mirabelle. I've already talked to Mirabelle and she's given me the tour. Right, let's try everything we can to unbreak this. Hang on. Just the right way out? Yeah, right. Maybe I'll talk to Urog first. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's talk to Urog first. Hello,
You are
Urog.
now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own
We're
little
not
plane
talking
of
to him for the first
oblivion.
time.
Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry astronauts.
I would never do that, sir.
Now, do you require assistance?
I just wondered if there anything I can assist you with. What have you got for sale?
Assorted books, scrolls.
Anything that will help my followers follow me with greater gusto, as I like to call it. You haven't? You got a very impressive
A
library.
mage is only as good as what he knows.
I'll try, if
I
I
try to
get
make sure
time,
as
I'll try
much
and cut
knowledge
that
is available as
this bit
possible.
out, but
We've been keeping this collection
because I've
since
got
the
time, I've
Second
got a lot
Era.
of things to watch.
Books have come and gone during that time,
timestamp
but it's
for it.
mostly intact.
Anything I can
If you're
assist you
feeling
with?
adventurous,
So
I'm
that's
always
valuable
looking for
books one,
someone.
so, right, okay, yeah. Oh,
some
oh
other
no, I should
time,
have done
but
that.
As a matter, immensely.
So we do this. We're going to trigger
Since
this off
then,
first.
I've heard whispers of more of his
And then we're
work
going to
having
see Savos
turned up.
Aren.
If you can track it down,
Right.
it may
Let's
prove
try
useful to all of us.
different ways of doing things. Right, and then we'll find Mirabelle and Tolfdir. Try and unbreak it. If we succeed, good luck remembering this. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not my mistake, though, is it? It's not like I've made a mistake, because, you know, the first time I came here, my first play, I spoke to probably, I mean, it depends what time of day I came, but, you know, I did the thing
Please
with
don't
Mirabelle.
bother the
I don't
Archmage
believe I
unless it's
talked to her. I
absolutely
mean,
necessary.
I expanded all her lines at that time.
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Beralda can teach destruction
So as I
spells,
met each one,
not
I went
restraint,
through all the
that's-
options. There's a dragon
Phyllis is
coming.
one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim and can help with spells
So
from
I can't
that
think of
school.
how I did it
Don't let
different.
Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on
Here
alteration.
comes the dragon.
One of the best in Tamriel and always willing to pass on his knowledge.
Could you show me the
If you
quest,
can find him in
please?
Folk. And
Yeah.
finally, there's Colette.
Right, it's the occasion where I got to get out of here, otherwise I'm going to die because there's a dragon coming. Sorry, Mirabelle. Perhaps the dragon will unbreak it. It's a forlorn hope. What was that you said, Ziz? Could you show me the quest bit? Well, the quest is hitting the books. So when you have that, when you finish Saarthal and you speak to Aros Savin and say about what happened at Saarthal, it should come up. See Urug, whatever it is, Shogrub, right? And then it should come up with hitting the books quest. So that when you see him, it gives you a thing to go and get the 3 books. Right? That hasn't triggered. So it should happen when you talk to Savos Aren. And it's not happening, unfortunately. So that means it's broken. On PC you can get around it by resetting it and putting a console command, but you can't on the console. Of course, that's why we're deadly upset. Yeah, off screen, because what I'll do, I'll stop it now. Alright, close the game down completely. I won't get rid of all the mods because it might corrupt all the saves. Because, you know, you've got to do them one at a few at a time. I think they're... So now we've got a dragon to feast our eyes on. It's not exactly my favourite thing. I'll just do this a minute. Lady Rohan can't do anything until he lands. And we haven't got... Oh, he's landed apparently. Alright. Let's go in here boldly, viciously, with blade held aloft. Although he just went up in the air. Alright, well, hide behind the pillar again. It's the only chance we have to stay alive. Exciting end if nothing else. I'll tell you what, let's walk our way round past the pillars. Get to him. You can't go backwards like that. Well, I think that's a suitable end. Mangled to death by a dragon. Right, so what I'll do is I'll load that back in again. Oh, sorry, hang on. I want to do it from the folder because sometimes it messes up folders. Archmage's quarters. Archmage's quarters. We've got 2 Archmage's quarters. I mean, what's the difference? No, I don't think there is an active... No, there's not a limit to Because on 360 I've done every single quest in the game. The only thing I can do is we'll stop here. Okay. Exit here. Alright. So what I will do is we'll quick save that. Alright, and then what I'll do is I'll exit here. I'll come out of the game. I'll shut down, actually close the game completely, restart the console and try it again after the stream and see if that triggers it. If it triggers it, then great, we got it, and I'll save that for next week. Alright. I'd like to thank you all for coming in. Sorry about quest breaking. It's just a problem with Skyrim. It does sometimes happen. I found it rarely happens, but it has. I've never known the Thieves Guild not to work. And when we had it on one of our other characters, that's the first time I've ever had Thieves Guild go wrong. So that one doesn't usually break, and nor does the companions or the other one. They all seem to be fine. Just this Mage's Guild one that has the problem, because it could be Arcano. You can't get rid of Arcano, or you may not when you talk to the Mage. You know, Aren, then that breaks. So all I can say is thank you very much for coming in. I hope you enjoyed that today. I'll try and cut that bit out. TG can break down if you turn down Bryn. Okay, I think I turned it down once, that's all. Nice talking to everyone. I'm sure you will resolve it, Ray. Just use some spine what's that, spasm of wisdom. Okay, I'll try and do that, Ziz. I'll try it. If I can, I'll try and take out every mod and see if that'll work. But I doubt it. It might corrupt the save completely and then we're starting all over again. So I thank you all for watching today. Thank you to Harry. Thank you, Harry, for coming in. It's very kind of you to come in. Say, you know, make a comment. Ghost57, to Quirt69, to TG Naidu, to Kyle, and to Zix Gaming. Is that pronounced right? ZIX? Zix Gaming, or the Z Gaming? Thank you very much for coming in. That's very good of you to come in. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed it. I'll try, if I get time, I'll try and cut it out. At least the mods deleting for a last ditch. Yeah, I'll try doing that as a last ditch. I haven't got so many mods on here as I have on Xbox, so there's a small chance it'll work. But what I'll do is I'll load, say, a save after that happened. Alright, so to keep that save separate, so in case it does break, we still have a backup. Alright, so I'll do the quick save one, I'll load in, but I'll keep the hard save one and not corrupt that one, and then put all the mods back in again. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time, and guess what? I'll see you later. Starfield 1, which is me without a mic but with high quality graphics, 4K, that'll be going up in the next 2 or 3 days. It takes a little while to upload, so I'll put those up when I can. Bye for now, and guess what? I'll see you later. Bye everybody, and there's no messing around on that because obviously it's on the mic. Bye. Hope you enjoy it. What's that? Maybe something just did not load in when you came to the college. Yeah, could be. It's usually this one that breaks. The others I find I am at a problem with. So yeah, it's a bit odd that. Although we just had it once on the Mage Thieves Guild. It's only time. Anyway, I'll see you all. I hope you have a good rest of the day and a fine weekend. And I'd like to say, guess what? I'll see you later. Bye everybody. And yeah, same that might have broken, but I will try and do it right now and get rid of all the mods and see if that'll trigger it off. Alright, bye for now. Bye everybody. See you later. Bye. And I suppose I'll get back to Starfield possibly. I don't know. I'm trying to restart with a different character, and just to try out see if I can do a start with me talking. So we'll just see if that'll work. Okay, bye for now. Bye.